I'm good. I'm good. Melissa,
All
Swave
right.
Sevah is on the
Yes.
phone.
Hey,
I'm
how
on
you doing, Sway?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
let me not say
excited
it
to
like that.
join
'Cause
the
niggas
show.
start thinking I'm a fucking Wendy Williams fan or something else. Yeah. What up?
One
Oh
of the
my
things I
God.
was just addressing one of the fans with who called up, man. I was just telling, man, one of the reasons why I reached out to you, man, is because it's a few people who I respect in this game. And the thing about it is, I don't wanna call you a battle rap, even though I know that's one of your trades that you do. But as a person, you know what I'm saying. As a person, you're one of the brothers who I wanted to reach out to, man, because not only the story that's behind you, Sway, but I acknowledge the work you put in, fam, and I know also at the same time some of the shiesty business that take place in this that probably tarnished or hurt your career a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you as a person, man, like I was just telling Melissa how you and Head Ice were one of the two brothers who I actually really, really respected because everybody know y'all about that life in real life. And the streets back it up, and even the battle rap community know. And for y'all to like, I have never really seen, and I say really because we'll talk about that too, I have never really seen neither one of y'all out of character on stage throwing y'all muscle around on people, even though y'all know y'all can hurt some of these brothers, but you don't do that. For the most part, you just allow it to just be battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I always respected
it
that
is
about
battle
you,
rap.
brothers.
Instead of listen, my father used to tell me a saying. He used to say that he used to say that real niggas. He ain't say real nigga. It was another term, but I'm saying real nigga because that's the term that floats around nowadays. But he would say real niggas fight the fight that they. No, he used to say cowards fight the fight that they know they can win. Real niggas fight
Right.
the fight that needs to be fought.
Right. That's real.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I'm saying that to say that there's no reason for me to try to prove what I could do or who I am to nobody. If we get to the point where I need to prove that, then it's already at that level. There's no reason for me to pump fake. You understand me?
Right.
I have nothing to prove. You feel me? I know what I can do. I know who I am, and truthfully, you can ask around, and niggas will tell you about me. Like if you in the right circle, niggas will tell you. So I don't feel like I have to prove anything of that nature to anybody that's there to enjoy a battle rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's becoming a little issue with me in battle rap because it seems like a lot of niggas are just doing that. Like niggas ain't it's not battle rap to them. Niggas are trying to battle to see who's tougher, and that's going to get a lot of niggas hurt. I ain't never feel like I had to do that.
Like you said, you know who you are. So that's what I want to open the show with. Let's open the show with just explaining to the people who are you. Where are you originally from, Sway?
I'm from Harlem, New York City, baby. I was born in Harlem Hospital.
All right.
Harlem. So Harlem Hospital was giving beds out, huh?
They gave my mother one when she went in the liquor. You know me?
Yeah. Okay. Now, for a lot of people who don't know, fam, do you have children?
Yes, I have. I say 3, but I have 2 biologicals and 1 stepchild.
Okay.
So that's 3.
Right.
I claim them. So, you know what I mean?
So being a father, even before that, okay, we're gonna get back to that. Now, the name Swave Sevah, how did that name come about? Because I think it's a cold name. The name sounds cold put all together, but how did you come up with that name?
Cold name for a cold nigga, baby.
That's right.
The name actually, I didn't come up with it. To be real with you, I can't take the credit. The credit goes to my old man. You know what I mean? And I had that name since I was a little boy. I don't even remember when I actually got it, but I can tell you what it derives from.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, the Swave part at least came from my dad, but the Sevah part came from the streets. But Swave part came from my dad. In order for you to understand that, because you know swave ain't really a word.
Right.
You can't look it up.
Oh, it's not?
You try to look it up, they probably give you the suave definition.
Suave, yeah, suave is a word. Suave, I think, is a word.
Suave. Swave is
Swave.
it's not in the dictionary.
Right.
And, you know, nigga probably like, yo, so how you name yourself after something? You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I ain't name myself, but I'm going to tell you. To understand the nature of the beast, you got to know my father. Now, my father, he come from a cloth. Real, he's a street dude, but he's hilarious. He's also a grandmaster in the martial arts. You understand me? But he's hilarious. And my father is the type of dude that once he gets to know you, if he gets to know you and he likes you, this is how you can tell if my father likes you. He'll make up a word, and that'll be your name every time he sees you.
Okay.
So was he frequently giving out names?
Yeah, pretty much. And the word will fit you according to him. For instance, my brother, I got an older brother. My father calls him Banuti. My brother hates it, though. Banuti. And it sounds terrible. And if you think about it, nobody wants to be called Banuti. Now, let me give you the meaning behind it. I'm gonna give you the meaning behind it. The meaning behind Banuti is when my brother was young. You know how when you're young, you come home from school, your parents make you change your clothes. They take your school clothes off and put on some regular clothes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my father, my mother, when we used to come home, we used to have to take our good clothes off and put on play clothes.
Right.
My brother, instead of putting on play clothes, he would just walk around the house ass naked. I mean, this nigga would strip down to, he would take his drawers off type shit, like, and he just had a habit of doing that shit. And you know, he was young, but even to the point where you know better, like, he was 9 years old doing that shit.
Right.
So my father called him Banuti. Now, my brother is not my father's biological child. We got different fathers. But my father raised him. My father raised him. So my father started calling my brother Banuti because it sounds like a nigga that just walks around nude. You know what I mean?
That is funny. Wow.
So Swave.
Okay.
Now let's get to Swave. Swave came. I was a little thief when I was young. and I wasn't doing it on purpose. I would just grab shit. Listen, I was young. I was 2-3 years old. Like, I ain't know what I was doing. Like, my father's a chess player. And I got an uncle named Charles that my father used to always take me with him to Uncle Charles' crib, and they used to play chess all fucking day. And by the time we leave, I got chess pieces in my pocket. Nobody seen me take it. I got like 7 chess pieces in my pocket. You feel me? My father take me in the store, and I walk out with potato chips. He looked like yo, I ain't pay for that. You know what I mean? But I was just so cool with it. You know what I mean? So my father, Swave, was a swift thief. It's like his name, his word for being a swift thief. And that's where my Swave came from.
Wow.
Yo. And
that's powerful.
It's funny because, and the thing is, it's like, even though your father created that name, like, I think that name is actually dope, like, even now. So, but it's something he created back when he was like 3 years old.
I'm going to get even deeper in that name because a lot of niggas is using Swave now. Swavey, the nigga Tony Lanez, his clothing line is Swave Nation. There's some there's some rapper from the Bronx calls himself Swave HMG or some shit. Like, I have my name since I was 3 years old.
A made up word. Okay.
There's a lot of identity crisis and identity theft going on. My name's been mine since I was 3, and I ain't no young nigga. All the other niggas, even Max B was going around talking about Swavey Crockett. He was saying Wavy Crockett. I used to call myself Swavey Crockett back in the day. Max B started saying Wavy. I found out that niggas are saying Swave because it's a mixture of swag and wave now. And that's crazy. Like, I've been Swave. Like, you feel me? So now niggas is actually in the word. That's crazy. But this name been mine since I was 3 years old.
Yeah, that's your name. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's my name.
Anybody use that name, they got it from you.
Yeah, fact. I just wrote a song for my new album called Identity Theft, and I'm dissing all them niggas.
You dissing all of them?
I'm dissing all them niggas. They gotta come see me.
That's right. That's right. I hear that.
Word.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but I'm sorry. Explain about the sever part, because we didn't get to that part. Let the listeners know.
The sever part comes from the street, and it actually comes. Being that we on the topic of battle rap, it actually comes from battling in the off-camera era, though. You know what I mean? Niggas got a name for battling, and back in the days, I used to tear niggas' heads off, just kind of the same way I do now. It was just no cameras. I always been nice. When I started rapping, I just, you know what I mean? It was just something. There was a time where it felt like you couldn't call yourself nice if you ain't have a couple bodies under your belt.
Right.
And Harlem was known for that. Harlem was known for niggas walking block to block just because we heard a nigga rap on that block and we about to go see how nice this nigga is. You feel me? And there was a couple that Rex and Mook and them would tell you niggas done this. There's a lot of battles that happen behind the scenes that people probably would love to see. Like, for instance, Head Ice and J Mills. A lot of niggas don't even know they battle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But it's not on camera, right?
Yeah. That shit happened off camera.
Who won, Swave?
Okay.
I keep it real. I wasn't there for that, but
Okay.
I heard I gave it to him.
Okay.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you off witness account because I wasn't there.
Right.
Okay. Wow. I wish that was caught on camera, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So Sever came from me pretty much just severing niggas' heads off and battle and rap. You know what I mean? Rapping period, like. You know what I mean? It got to the point where niggas used to come get me to battle nigga. Like I had an OG, that nigga that taught me rhyme.
Right.
He used to like for niggas. My nigga Delic, he was like also like the first nigga that introduced me to the streets, and he also the nigga that taught me how to rhyme. You feel me?
Right.
Delic, if you hearing this, I love you, nigga. I know you say you be listening to my radio show. Shout out to my man Delic. That nigga in a wheelchair now, so I love that nigga to death. You hear me? But anyway,
shout out.
You know what I mean? So, he used to be like when little niggas used to come and challenge. Cause he was the first nigga also in my hood to get a record deal. You understand me? Like, you can pull it up on YouTube. If you pull up X-Town Posse, that was my clique back in the day. I was a young nigga, so it was really my older brother's clique. But, they named X, it was called X-Town after Malcolm X Boulevard, because I live right off Malcolm X Boulevard in Harlem. You know what I mean? So it was called X-Town.
How was that on Malcolm X Boulevard? Is that rough over there?
I mean, it's Harlem, baby. Malcolm X Boulevard is in Harlem.
Because I say that because it's kind of crazy, Sway. Because like all the streets that got like Martin Luther King,
I know
X,
they in the hood.
They always bad. Where all the drama go on there.
They systematically placed us for a reason.
Right.
That's part of that.
Right.
That's a different topic.
Okay, go ahead.
But anyway, Sever just came from me killing niggas, man. And a lot of niggas gave me the same way you give me the street ball name. I just got that name. Niggas on my block gave me that name for killing niggas in battle. It's battle.
Okay, so when we speaking about you being from Harlem, like one of my guys, you know what I'm saying, I got a couple guys from Harlem, man. And they always be giving me the breakdown of New York, right? Talking about Harlem is the side where everybody get money at and stuff like that. Brooklyn is basically the side where people do the sticking up and all that stuff. How was it growing up in Harlem?
She said, Brooklyn, you stupid.
Yeah.
I love Harlem. I love Harlem to death. Harlem, me. Growing up in Harlem was an experience, but it's an experience I would never trade because it helped me prepare myself for anything.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was a little bit of Harlem is a melting pot. And it's a little bit of everything and all kinds of culture going on in that one little neighborhood spanning from 110th to 155th. You feel me? There's a lot of shit going on. There's an east side and a west side, and the east side is normally where the Puerto Rican and the Spanish people be. So, and we gel. Don't get me wrong. You got a lot of people that didn't like a lot of. I never experienced it, but I know of a lot of Puerto Ricans that didn't like the black side or didn't like the blacks on the west side, and vice versa. For me, I got along with everybody. You know what I mean? I was up in Dykeman, I was up in Spanish Harlem, I was in regular Harlem, I was on east side, west side, far west side. Like, I was all over Harlem. Everybody knew me. So I ain't never had that problem, but I do know, I heard of it, and I know people who felt like they went through that. So, but for the most part, Harlem was all love, man. And as far as getting money, that's what we did, man. It's the home of the hustlers, baby.
Right.
Harlem is the home of the hustlers. Niggas will get out there and get money, and I keep it real. If you getting money in New York City, if you on that level where you really getting money, you had to cross a Harlem, nigga.
Right. That's what I was told.
Word. You ain't really getting no money in New York City if you ain't bump elbows with no Harlem niggas.
So when Lux was saying a Harlem brother with no bread, when Hollow was saying a Harlem brother with no bread, it was a reason behind that.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of broke Harlem niggas though, bro.
Right.
But, yeah, for the most part. I mean, every nigga in Harlem ain't in the life. But I'm just saying the life is so easily adapted when you live in Harlem because it's everywhere. It's all around you. So you meet a lot of hustler niggas and a lot of baller niggas out there pushing whips, and you look at that nigga like, oh, that nigga got money. And if he from New York, 9 times out of 10, a nigga from Harlem, B.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I know Brooklyn niggas getting money. I know Bronx niggas getting money. Queens niggas, all these niggas. I know a lot of niggas getting money, but even if you ask them, they'll tell you they had to come through Harlem a couple times.
Right.
They had to.
Now,
it's just where it moved.
Now, growing up in Harlem, fam, I know you probably seen a whole lot in your childhood growing up. Like, could you recall, like, one of the saddest things you probably ever witnessed or seen with your own eyes growing up in Harlem? Like, to this day, as you older now, have children of your own, you be like, wow, that was crazy.
Oh, man, there's a lot of that. The first thing that come to mind is watching my nigga Dre died in the block party. You know what I mean? We had a block party on my block years ago. And I'm talking years ago. This was, like, I'm showing my age right now by saying this, but this is when BBD was out with Poison and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I was a young nigga. So this really traumatized me a little bit. You know what I mean? I was a young nigga, but I had just really got out into the streets, and my nigga Delicate gave me a job as a lookout. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he was giving me $70 a night.
This the same guy who you said, the first guy who got the record deal?
Yeah, this the nigga that taught me to rhyme. Yeah, same nigga. He's the first kingpin of my block. The first nigga that had my block on smash. Like, this nigga was known for that. Right. You know what I mean? He first nigga that gave me the street, he gave me a lookout job for $70 a day. But anyway, that's beside the point. On my block, the same block, we had a block party one year. And my man Dre, he was a little older than me. But he was working for Delic as well. But he wasn't doing lookout. He was actually, you know what I mean, working. But, you know, Dre was also a bike rider. This nigga stayed on a bike, a pedal bike. This nigga was a fucking BMX bandit. You hear me? Like, this nigga was on a pedal bike all the time. So we had the block party, and he got a Walkman on, right? And this is the last night I spent with my nigga Dre, and it was so hilarious and fucked up at the same time for how it ended. But before the point I'm gonna get to, we was having so much fun, and it's funny because the nigga never got off the bike. He had a Walkman. This when the Walkmans was out, niggas was playing a cassette in the Walkman with the headphones on, and he was playing Poison, and he kept riding up and down the block singing Poison. You know what I mean? So,
that album was fire though.
Son, so the album was retarded. But
yeah, it was.
Nigga had everybody on the block laughing because he kept riding back and forth and he was screaming. You know how when you got your headphones in, you be talking, screaming, and not knowing you screaming. So every time niggas talking to him, he yelling back like, "Yeah, my nigga, yo, this song getting my dick hard, beat this shit fire." Like this nigga, they say dumb shit like that. And we got so thrown off by him being a comedian that we ain't even see these dudes approach him. You feel me? Like, we were still laughing at the comments he was making about this BBD song. And we just heard a bang, and niggas clapped him right in his face. point blank, killed them right in front of all of us at the block party. And then all I just see was these niggas running. It was 3 niggas. I just seen, you know how niggas hauling ass and you just see their shirts blowing in the wind and the back of their shirts blowing? That's all I saw was their soles of their feet and their shirts blowing in the wind. And you just seeing all this blood pouring out my man's face and the girls are screaming and somebody came, my man OG Charlie took his shirt off and threw it over his face so we ain't have to look at it. And then that shit was just like, what the fuck just happened? Like, we just went from laughing at this nigga jokes to this nigga just getting murdered. And then it went to anger. Yo, who the fuck was those niggas? Yo, and then we got people say, oh, I know who that was. They was from this such and such block. And it just started a war. You know what I mean? And a lot of people got clapped after that, but it started a war. Like,
was this some? What? So was New York at that time? Was gang violence exploding?
There was
at that
no
time,
gangs in New York at the time. There was no gangs. This was straight drug beef. It was block and drug beef. Most of the shootings that happened in Harlem was over drug territory.
Right.
And to be real with you, they killed Dre over him stealing a pack from them niggas, which came out later. Like, my nigga, Drake was working for Delic. I ain't really know my nigga to ever be broke like that and happen to steal nothing, so I kind of still don't really buy that story, but that's the story. You understand me?
How old you think he was about that time, Sway? Was he older than you or younger than you? Yeah.
He was older than me. He was 16 at the time.
Okay. Wow, 16 years old?
He was 16 when he got murdered.
Great. That's a child, man, still. Wow. About some guys who probably was the same age as him, huh?
Probably, or older. I know one nigga actually went down for the murder. He was 18 when he got arrested. And that was like a year after it happened, so he probably did it. He was 17 when he did it. You know what I mean? So
drugs in Harlem was just real. Drugs in Harlem was just real bad. Was it more so heroin or crack, or was it just the whole
crack
ordeal?
ever hit Harlem so hard, bro? It was crack. Most of it was crack. When the crack ever hit, it hit.
Yeah.
Like, it hit, like, sad to say, my nigga, like, I keep it real. One of the reasons that made me stop selling crack, or one of the things that made me really stop selling it on the corners like I was growing up, having friends. And, you know, I'm growing up, these friends spending the night. You know how you got to spend the night, sleepovers. I got sleepovers, and I'll go sleep over their house. And, you know, I started selling crack, and they mother buying off of me. This lady done took care of me. I done slept in the house. I done ate her dinner.
Right.
This is my man's mother.
Right.
She over here asking for shorts and offering to do sexual acts to me for crack. And, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. But then I lost friends behind the shit because the nigga I got on my booper shit, it was still selling to them like a, you know what I mean? I was young, my nigga. I was trying to get that money, nigga. And you know, I ain't tell niggas I sold to your mother, but, you know, eventually they found out. You feel me? And I can't blame them for not wanting to be my friend after that. I wouldn't want to be my friend either. Nigga, you sold my mother crack, nigga. You just spending that in my house.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so that shit was an eye opener. Like, it became a little different.
Because it's also embarrassing. Like, not only it was always known to be embarrassing to know your parents was on crack. Like, if people be like your uncle or cousin, we'd be like, okay, but when it's your mother and father, it's like it's more direct. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and, you know, and the sad part about that, like, we was just now getting put onto that era. You know, I was young, so I was really, like, hanging out with a lot of older dudes that was really getting into it. Right? Like I said, I was only looking out. I really wasn't touching nothing at first. I was just looking out for police and shit. And, you know, niggas had a little walkie-talkie system where I just had to get on the walkie, like, say a code word, and everybody shut down for a little while. You know what I mean? Like, it was easy until I got into the real part of it. But it was just like, my nigga, just being in the circles where everybody is just seeing. Like, I put another thing that broke my heart. One of the baddest girls I ever seen in my life. I used to be in love with this girl. Her name was Kwanzaa. This bitch became I don't want to call her a bitch, but she became a crackhead. and I slowly watched her go down the drain. I mean, she was bad. You hear me? And I mean, she lost her body. Her teeth started falling out of her mouth, and it was just like, damn, she ain't look the same. It got to the point where everybody on the block was fantasizing about Kwanzaa to just like, ew, Kwanzaa, get away. Like, why you looking like this? Like,
wow. Was she like about the same age as y'all? Was she like the same age as y'all?
She was the same age as my man Delic that put me on. Cause not for nothing, Delic used to date her.
Right.
You know what I mean? When she was
bad.
When she was bad. You know, he was a money nigga, and she was one of them gold digging, high, pretty, light skinned, high sedity. Right. Everybody wanted her, you know what I mean? But she only fucking with niggas with money.
Light skin.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Them light skin chicks. You know, that's when
you know how I go. You know how I go. Stop it, Melissa.
Oh, you must be light skin. You said that like light skin. You must be light skin.
No, she's dark skin, so you know they be against them light skin girls.
Oh yeah, okay. That's why she said like that. It was either one or the other.
Y'all need to stop that. For real.
We need to stop what?
Sway, you know them dark skinned girls hate them light skinned girls.
I represent the chocolate girls. I feel some kind
I'm saying the way you was like light skinned, it was either one or the other. Light skinned is kind of think about what I said, or you dark skinned and you just don't like light skinned. Like, the word light figured you just now because you was quiet for a while and I said light skinned. You was like, right?
I'm saying y'all talk. You know,
hey, because you know, Sway, because you know when we was coming up in the hood, you was the stuff. If you had a red bone, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, I got this red bone.
And I keep it real. Me being.
Don't co-sign that.
Nah, but I'm saying, listen. Hold on. I gotta co-sign the truth because there was a point where light skin. I'm dark skinned. So I'm telling you the truth. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you the day the light skinned people died, when dark skin took over. You wanna know when?
Wait.
I need to hear that. I want to know, was it the same down here like it was up there?
Do you know when the death of the light skin died? When the death of the light skin was? And a movie did it. A movie did it.
What movie was that?
I need to
New
know.
Jack City, when Nino Brown stabbed Christopher Williams.
Yeah.
You pretty much. That was the end of the light skin era. Everybody seen that dark skin nigga stunned that light skin nigga, and everybody went dark after that. Wesley Snipes was the man. I'm lying.
Yeah, you know what?
No more
I don't know the exact.
Moore. Niggas wasn't checking for Shamar Moore. Niggas wasn't checking for none of them light skin niggas no more. Wesley Snipes solidified it.
You know what's crazy? He say that because it was a time when light-skinned dudes was in, and as I think about it, it was a time they fell off, and I'm just trying to add up the dates now.
Come on, my nigga. They was everywhere.
But what about the females, though? The females.
Shouts out to Nino Brown. Shouts out to Nino Brown for making us poster guys.
Word, my G. What about the females?
I'm saying, is that the same for the females, though? Because I know it was for the guys. But is that the same for the females, though?
Nah, but see, the females...
Red Bones still in.
Red Bones was still in.
Because that's what you like, Battlefield.
Hold on. I don't
My wife's a red bone.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why he said that. Mine is not. I got a caramel. You know what I mean? That's my favorite complexion. If I really want to be...
You got a red bone, too. You got a red bone, too.
I had a red bone before, but that's not my preference. Like I really I like color. I like melanin. I like when that
say it again. Melanin. Yes. Chocolate.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. I like girls like. I'm trying to think of a complexion. I'm trying to think of a complexion, but I'm trying to think of somebody famous that got the complexion. Like,
you know what? Who's real cute? Gabrielle Union, who's married
to
that
that's the complexion I like.
Yes.
That's the complexion I like.
Yes.
Hey, Swave, I know you like. Hey, Swave, I know when that song came out, Harlem was jumping that all up in their guts. Ice cream, caramel, Carol butter deluxe. Even ice cream guzzler getting stuck.
Not for nothing. Wu-Tang Hustle than ever. Niggas stopped looking for just red bones. They wanted butter pecan Ricans, and niggas was looking all over. Like, hold on, let me go get me some butter pecan. Let me go get some
Yes.
caramel. I want chocolate today. Like, that
Right.
was for the
Yeah,
ice
just all the
cream.
flavors out there. We all need love. All of us. Right. No one
let me ask you something, Swave. How? Okay, look. When did you start getting into the point, like when you was in your own, to the point where, you know, because like when you coming up in the streets first, it's like everything is like observation. You learning and watching the OGs in the block, and you seeing how actually the streets is going. Where was it in the point of your life that you was like, okay, I got this? When was it when you came into your own?
I had to be like 16 years old.
Okay.
I was 16, and I had it started getting real crazy around me. You know what I mean? And it's like, my man Delic had he was focusing on the music more, so he wasn't in the streets like that anymore at this point. And he was taking all the niggas that was dealing with him, like all the dealers, started rapping, and Delic had most of them niggas on his album and was taking them on the road and doing shows with them, and you know what I mean? And that really introduced me into hip-hop more than anything, because I always been into hip-hop, but I'm going to keep it real. My first love was martial arts. I was doing that since out the womb. You understand me? And then it was probably like basketball. You know, I'm from Harlem. Everybody play ball. And then rapping was something that I ain't never really think I was going to pursue hard, because I was into getting money and you know what I mean, shit like that. And then it's just like when I seen Delic just snatching up niggas random night. Like, my brother's a beatboxer. He took my brother with him, and he don't even rap. He just beatbox. I was like, yo, hold on, my nigga. Hold on. So, you know, what happened was Delic used to have his DJ named KG, who used to work at Apollo Theater. And he got niggas, he was getting niggas amateur nights auditions. Feel me? And I seen a couple niggas go on amateur night that I knew. And it wasn't a good turnout. Some niggas got booed and all that. So it made me nervous. So Delic, nigga KG asked me to audition. So I'm like, I audition, so I keep it real. The rhyme that I kicked, I ain't even write the whole thing. Delic wrote the first half of it, and I wrote the end of it. You feel me? But I went in there, and I nailed the audition and got a slot on amateur night. So I was shitting bricks the night of amateur night at the Apollo, my nigga, because this one thing I noticed about amateur night. See, the thing that separated me from them was I was a young kid. They was damn near grown up there trying to rap, and amateur night is not good on rappers, bro. They'll boo you in the fucking heart. They don't care if you're nice. If you're a grown man trying to rap at Apollo, niggas will boo you. But I was a young man. I went up there and they ain't booed me. Niggas loved me. That set it off for me. Oh, I'm about to be.
You had a beat?
I did. I did it to what's the name beat? The symphony beat.
Oh, okay. Coogee rapping Polo now.
Yeah, I did it to the symphony, the first symphony. So the that shit. So I was rapping to that shit. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Black girls call me daddy. Senoritas call me padre. Like some dumb shit like that. But I was little niggas, so they rock with it. They
remember that?
That's all I remember. Don't try to get me to keep that shit. I just remember that part. You know what I mean? I don't remember exactly how it started, but I know that was somewhere in there.
All right.
You know what I mean? But they loved it, and they was laughing. And I do remember another part. I had some funny shit. This I tell you how young I was. I said some shit about, this here is how I'm going to start. I'm so damn smart, I bust rhymes when I fart. You know what I mean? Like, that shit don't make no sense, but that's some young nigga shit to say. And everybody loved it, though. They was crying like, oh, this low. You know what I mean? And the response I got after the show, how everybody was like, keep it up. Oh, you so good. And the shit just was like, oh, fuck it. Show business, here I come. So then that really was me trying to step into my own, because then I found out about the studio. And I found out you had to pay for that shit. You feel me? And I had no job, so I told Delic, front me a pack, my nigga. And he did, and I bought him the money, and it just moved on from there.
Wow. So that's when you start coming into your own though. But if you had got your own pack and you were selling, what did that say for the people who was already in the hood doing it? Like, wasn't they feeling some type of way? Cause that's similar to like how your guy had got killed, right?
Who?
Ain't that similar to like how your guy got killed?
Now he stole a pack though. I mean, the story is he stole a pack. But
right.
I mean, coming into his own, yeah, he was still working for people, but he was doing a lot more stuff than I was doing at the time. Little boy, you're not eating cereal tonight. That's dead. I mean, what do you sister? Shayna, get your brother, please. You see me over here cooking. You talking about you want cereal? You know. Huh?
Hey, Swave, he might got a. Hey,
that's a lot. What a lot of niggas don't know about me. I'm a chef, V. I do this.
I was just going to say. Hey,
what are you cooking?
Right now I'm cooking lamb ribs. I got lamb ribs. I got
This brother said lamb ribs. He didn't say pork or beef ribs. This brother said
I don't eat pork, brother. I don't eat pork. I got lamb ribs. I
don't eat pork either. I don't eat pork.
I got kale greens, the healthy greens. Kale greens, not collard. Kale.
Hey, Swave. No.
Lamb ribs.
Yellow rice and corn on the cob and kale greens. That's what's
up.
Hey, I don't know, man. Your son might know something we don't know, man. That bowl of cereal might sound nice.
I'm gonna tell you about my son. My son is addicted. Listen, my son is addicted to the colors. I got Lucky Charms. All he want to do is eat his mushrooms. I mean the marshmallows. He ain't gonna eat that shit. He gonna pick out the little marshmallows and do what little kids do. Now he ain't gonna eat this shit. Now he gonna wait till dinner.
Hey, he'll see all that. Right. Hey, he'll see that rice and corn on the cob and greens and lamb ribs, and then see that bowl of cereal and be like, yeah,
right. And then he's gonna be an opposite. Like, I want that.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Let me ask you a question. Now, your son, how old is your son?
3.
He 3. Is he funny?
Hilarious.
So he always got you laughing.
And he a little fighter, and he a little fighter, and he a little brolic, and he do push-ups better than some grown men.
Do you let him work out with you?
Of course. That's how he got it. That's how I think. I don't train him yet. What it is, I do. Right. I'm gonna let his muscle memory develop, and then I'm gonna mold him. And how you do that is, it's hard to train kids, especially 3, because their attention span don't last that long. So what I do, I don't let him think I'm training him. I just get down there. He at a stage where anything he see me do, he want to do. So I got to watch what I do around him.
Right.
So I try to do shit. Like, I try not to smoke around him. You know what I mean?
Right.
What I do, I bust out mad push-ups. And if he see me down doing push-ups, that's what he do. He just try to do them with me.
Right.
He'll get right next to me, and he'll do them with me. He see me doing jumper jacks, he'll look at me, and he'll try to do it with me. And then if I see him doing it wrong, I'll just correct him, and then we'll just do them together. So I don't train him like, yeah, stay like this, do that. No, I just do it myself. And he'll see me doing it, and he'll try to do it. He'll try to emulate anything I'm doing. So if I'm throwing kicks, he's down there throwing kicks. If I'm throwing punches, if I'm hitting the bag, he start hitting the bag. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I'm going to get him used to that muscle memory. Let him get used to throwing them kicks, throwing them jabs, doing them push-ups, doing them jumper jacks, doing the stretches. And then I'm going to be like, you know what we do? You know why I do this? Let me show you why I do this. And then I'm going to mold him. And then he's going to be a warrior out here. Y'all better watch out for my person. Word.
Right. Now I love seeing fathers, man, in their children's life, man, 'cause rarely do we see that, man. And man, I applaud brothers like that, man, 'cause it's slim out here, man. A lot of these young guys.
My nigga, listen, I encourage any fathers to get it right in your children's life.
Right.
Because one thing that a lot of states have in common, one thing that these states got in common, I don't give a fuck about the law. You know how certain states got certain different laws different. One thing that we all have in common is the court system is built around women and children. Men rarely get a good look, especially when it's child support cases or shit like that. And black men, man, listen. So, and it's because of the fact that there's so many cases of deadbeat fathers that court system really looks down upon it. And automatically, when they hear about a man being a deadbeat, they automatically all right, like, okay, here we got another one. Listen, just take this nigga. You know what I mean? They got that attitude. We got to change that. The only way we're going to change that is they see a lot of niggas start stepping up for their kids, my nigga. And then I'm saying this because I just seen my man work 2 jobs where his baby mother ain't have a job. She still gold digging off drug dealers, and you know he tried to get custody of his kids. She on drugs. She don't have no job. She getting money from drug dealers. They buy her all that shit. She doing all kind of sexual shit for clothes, and your kid hungry though. So my man tried to get full custody of his kid, and they denied him. They do not want to remove him from the mother, even though she's doing bad. And that's like, my nigga got 2 jobs. He got a car. He got a house. Like, he's not like, how you not award that? And they eyes, the mother got to be totally fucked up, like living in the street. Like, you know what I mean? Like, long as she had an apartment, they was like, long as she had an apartment, she got a kid. And he was like, yo, that's fucked up. And that is fucked up. Because if that was the other way around, woman would have won hands down. Y'all still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know what
Hello?
happened to yeah. You still there? Battlefield. Yeah,
he got clicked off or something.
He got clicked off. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I was just letting you talk or whatever. But you know what? I want to switch gears a little bit if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm with it. What up?
All right. So I'm looking at your resume, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you got a lot of battles. And as far as what I see here, you probably got more, but online it shows 34 battles. That's a lot of battles. Okay. So I mean, you ain't gotta go far.
Yeah, 34.
Back.
I didn't even know it was that many. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's probably more though, because it's probably more because I'm not gonna discount the ones that wasn't caught on camera, but whatever. So,
right.
Yeah. So my question to you is, right, and you don't have to go all the way back from the beginning, but maybe the last couple of years or so, like, what would you out of those battles in the last couple of years, what would you say was your toughest competition? And just the last couple of years. Yeah, just the last couple of years, you was like, yo, I got my, like going into the battle, like as you're battling this person, you're like, wow, okay, I gotta do my thing in order to get this win, because he came with some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I would say show off.
Oh,
I think my toughest battle.
Battle.
I love it. I love the battle. I would say my toughest battle altogether was Disaster. That's the battle I really feel like, oh yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry.
What did you say? Sometimes I said I would say my toughest battle out of all of them. You said don't go back that far, but if I were to go back far, I would say Disaster. Disaster was my toughest battle to me.
Okay, I see what you're saying, and I saw that, and
right.
I can see why you said that.
All right.
Yeah.
But if we talking about in most recent times, my toughest battle in most recent time, I'll probably give it to Show Off, only because that nigga really came to work, and I went in there with the mindset of just talking to my little brother, and he went in there with the mindset of killing this old nigga. You know what I mean? And I still think it made for a great battle. You know what I mean? Like I still don't think he beat me, but I think it was a good battle, and I think he really did come with it. So if a nigga say he beat me, I can understand.
Okay, yeah, because that's a debatable battle. I think that's the consensus.
No,
like,
that's the consensus. Yeah, it's debatable.
You're right. Some people got you winning. Some people got Short winning.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the toughest. Okay, and that was it. And that battle happened in what they call his home, right? RBE.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It was RBE.
Yeah. So he had like the advantage almost, but you came in and did your thing. So.
Right.
That was a dope battle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know where this man disappeared to. He done got off his old radio stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I was bothering you like that, fam, you could have said something, dude.
No. I don't know what happened. He probably got to, dial back in. I'm not sure what happened.
Right.
But yeah. But it's all good though. Okay, so I know we definitely wanted to discuss because Battle Truth mentioned about as far as you being blackballed. Do you feel that? Because he mentioned that a few times, but I don't know. Do you?
I do to a certain extent. I think there's a lot of shit when it comes to my name that happened. I think that I wasn't getting the same. I think that a lot of niggas just really didn't spend his or invest that same amount of time that they did a lot of others into me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And people that wasn't in a position. Even, you know what I mean? There was a time when I was on the street where I was killing everything. And even at that time, I think I wasn't, niggas wasn't allowing me to really fully capitalize. There was always some kind of obstacle in the road with me where there was other niggas who didn't even have the record I had, who wasn't even winning like I was winning, that was getting looks that I think I should have got. You understand me?
Right.
Yeah.
And that was the first. That was my first.
That was just backwards? Mm.
I heard something, right?
Yeah, I heard something too. Are you there, Battle Truth?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay.
Who the fuck you was that?
I know he
my daughter, man. Like you had to tell your son to leave, I had to tell my little daughter. That Smurf movie ain't holding up. I tried to put in a Smurf movie to keep her stable. She's trying to get me to watch it with her.
My son is addicted to Moana right now. You know that movie Moana?
Yeah.
I am Moana, whatever that shit is about the little Samoan dude,
Right.
Right. He loved that fucking movie.
That means you love it too, because you know it too, don't you?
Yeah, I know it. I ain't gonna front. It's a good ass movie. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it is.
Hey, it ain't got no choice but to be good. You probably saw it 6 times already.
Hell yeah,
I did too. I did too. Now my daughter on the Smurf. Moana was her last movie before the Smurf.
Yeah.
My son's last movie before Moana was Home. You seen your Home with the pool nigga, the little purple nigga and the black girl?
With Rihanna, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. That's what I'm saying. When we got these kids, fam, I was like, man, she come right in, la 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 la. I know I got to put on Smurf. Like, okay, there you go, your Smurf.
Right.
Oh boy, that's crazy.
Yeah, but
children, man, it's beautiful.
So we're talking about how he feels that he got blackballed. So go ahead and continue saying what you were saying about that.
Most that's exactly what I want to touch on.
Yeah.
Well, the blackball, I just feel like I said, I just feel like niggas ain't never really give me that chance, that shot, my nigga. And I think it was purposely done. I think they were scared that they couldn't control me. A lot of these niggas are being controlled. A lot of these niggas are signing contracts and locking themselves into one place. And the bad part about signing these contracts is that if a nigga don't hold up your end of the contract, it's no repercussions in battle rap for contract breakers. Ain't nobody going to court. Ain't nobody calling lawyers. Ain't nobody fucking taking a nigga to court to get, you know what I mean, settlements and shit. Ain't nobody. So niggas just feel real comfortable breaking contracts in battle rap. Niggas don't give a fuck. League and battlers. I'm saying both.
Definitely.
I'm not pointing out niggas. Definitely. League and battlers. The league be breaking contracts too. They be doing this subtle where you may not catch it, but if you really does, the problem is a lot of niggas don't thoroughly read their contract.
Right.
I mean, if you read your contract and your contract say you're supposed to be getting a battle every month, if you got 4 battles, you lock into a year contract with 4 battles. 4 battles out the year, that means you're supposed to be battling every 3 months, bro. You understand me?
Right.
And if you're not getting that, then that's a problem. Something is not right, and that's a breach on the company end.
Please.
You know what I mean?
But you know what a lot of people don't know, Swave? What a lot of people don't know, Swave, I'm about to say too, live on Moment of Truth Radio was one of my breakouts. One of the reasons why my breakout was so big is from actually watching a blog that you did. Not a blog that you did, but watching an interview that you was in with Vlad TV, breaking down them things and explaining how you was aware of like a lot of people who were signing contracts but wasn't given the battles they were promised or the right revenue in exchange of the achievement of on those things. And when I began to start investigating, look into it, and a lot of y'all top tier was literally vocally outspoken about it, from Arsenal, Rex, Verb, you, Sir.
It was a reoccurring thing, bro. It wasn't nothing that was even swept under the rug anymore. It became an out thing. Like everybody would talk about how they wasn't getting. You know what I mean? And it's probably one of the reasons why these top tier niggas started asking for the astronomical prices. So they was like, fuck it, at least if I'm going to do this for you, then you're going to pay me handsomely where I ain't got to worry about you for a while.
Right.
You feel me? And that's why. And it's like, it was a chain reaction, B. Once the niggas start doing bad business, you get bad business in return, and then it's just a cycle of bad bullshit. You feel me? And that's just what it is, and that's what was going on. As far as me being blackboard, I just felt like niggas know they can't control SWAVE. Niggas know I move way too militant for this bullshit, and I'm no dumb nigga. I've been around this world without battle rap. Like, I've been touring this world before battle rap. You know what I mean? Battle rap ain't take me to Australia. Hip-hop did, though. You understand me? I battled in the furthest the battle rap took me was the Philippines. I'm grateful for it. But, my nigga, I went to Australia and shit off hip-hop. You understand me? Like, my first time battling overseas was the Philippines. And the second time battling overseas, I was supposed to battle in London. I went all the way to London, and my opponent didn't even show up. So it was just like, no, you know what I mean? Everything else, battle rap, me being overseas ain't had nothing to do with battle rap most of the time I was overseas. You feel me? So I know about this. I know about contracts. I know about filling a room. I know about ticket sales and how much a nigga's supposed to be getting paid for a certain amount of, you know what I mean? If you're doing a small venue, you might not get paid more, but you ain't going to give me the same amount of money or less money. Like, I've been in a position with these niggas where niggas will have me do a room full of 200 people and pay me more money and then ask me to do a room for 1,400 and try to give me less. No, we're not doing that. We're the math in that.
So SWAVE, how do a battle rapper actually know their worth as far as like the range limit or where they should be at financially when accepting battles? How do they know?
My nigga, you gotta. First of all, you gotta know yourself. You gotta know what you're capable of, and you gotta know your average. You gotta know, like you know if you've been. First of all, it's like a job. You know, if you work a job a certain amount of years, you get a raise, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas give you a raise. They ain't gonna keep you on at the same price, or they ain't gonna deduct no shit. So it's like, yo, once you get to a place, like when you first in the game, you might just take whatever. But once you get to a place where you know you in demand, it's about noticing your work. It's about noticing you. It's about noticing your work, not work, your work. Once your work becomes in demand, once you sit back and you analyze the game and you notice that niggas is blowing you up, or you see your name is trending, or niggas keep bringing up your name and you in everybody's top 5 and you in this and that, and every time a nigga on the radio talking about you or on these blogs talking about you, their name is all in positive light, your numbers go up, bro. Your numbers go up because it's not even you, it's the people talking.
Okay, like so. Say for instance, SWAVE, I'm a league owner, and I'm trying to book you. Now, personally speaking, are you fair when negotiating with people? Like, could a battle league ever say that you charge too much? Because even though you know your price of what you worth, you negotiate. You lenient, like you could.
There's a difference between negotiating and bartering, and that's the difference. This is another thing that a lot of these niggas don't know. You feel me? But a lot of these niggas working on a barter system. A lot of these leagues is dealing with rappers. They not negotiating, they bartering. And there's a difference. And I'm going to tell you the difference. When you negotiate, both sides get something out. Like me and you, if you got a battle league, you like, yo, SWAVE, what up, how much you charge? And I'm like, yo, for you, give me 2,000. You know what I mean? You like, my nigga, I ain't got 2,000. I got 1,500 for you. But for me to take that, that's not a negotiation. You just bartered me. You feel me? A negotiation with me a negotiation will be more like you going, listen, I only got 1,500, but I give you 8 comps.
Right.
You understand me? Like, you got to try to compensate for the rest that you can't give me. You can't just say, yo, I got this, man, that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's same on my end. Like, okay, boom. Well, you only got 1,500. Well, give me 5 comps and 1,500, and we got a deal. That's a negotiation. You know what I mean? A lot of these niggas is just being settled with being bartered with. These leagues bartering with y'all. All we got is this amount. That's it. That's all we can do. Oh, nah, y'all can't get. What if can y'all give me this? No.
Right.
We give you this, and that's it. That's bartering.
Right.
So
let me ask you.
Negotiate.
Okay, so I got a twofold question for you. So, Team Hami, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many leaders is it in Team Hami?
We all leaders. That's a trick question
leaders?
or something?
No, it's not a trick question, but a lot of people don't know what Team Hami is and what's the leadership.
Me and my brother IT started Team Hami. So if the technical answer you might be looking for is probably 2. And you know, I have a couple generals. I have a couple generals in it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like me and Ike might be the captains, but Poison Pen is a general. You know what I mean? My man Drooks is a general.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So we got our chains of command, but at the same time, every last nigga in Team Hami is their own leader. Like I don't.
Right.
Ain't no slaves in Hami. Ain't nobody got to do what I say type shit. Like,
I get exactly what you're saying. So basically, that's exactly what I was meaning. Like, basically, how was it formed and what's the chain of command?
How was it formed?
That,
Team Hami was formed by me and my brother IT. IT, you if you see him, you probably gonna recognize him because he's with me all the time. Little dark, bald-headed dude that be behind me in most of my battles as IT.
Right.
That's my
saw him before.
Like that. Yeah, and he's a rapper. He's like, I came from a rap group called CVs. He's my rap partner. Me, him, and his other dude named Probe. Me, IT, and Probe made CVs. You can look it up. We got records out and all that. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
For those who can't make the connection, I was an underground artist, you know what I mean, for many years in a group called CVs. So, you know what I mean? IT was my partner in the Ceremonial Victorians.
Okay.
It's a little complicated, but it explains our rap style. So, you know what I mean, to hear a song, you will understand why we call ourselves Ceremonial Victorian. And Victorians came from me and IT back in 2002. We won a tag team battle. I got the trophy in my house to this day. You feel me?
Is that short for like? Is that like another way of saying valedictorian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ceremonial Victorian. A Victorian is somebody that's just a victor in any situation. You always the victor in whatever thing you put him in, like triathlon. You know how you can win a triathlon in all 3 different categories? They call you a Victorian.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so here's my question. So, since that's established and the people know who Team Hami is, now how much are you involved in the other Team Hami members as battle rappers when it comes to like they negotiating on their contract with league owners, seeing that you are more in the game and more aware than them, especially with the newcomers coming in the game like Rum Nitty and
I keep it real. I school
like
niggas. To be real with you, I school niggas in the beginning. I try to give niggas the basic blueprint of the game. And then, you know, maybe for their first couple of battles, I monitor to make sure they ain't being done dirty, and I make sure they carry out their ends. But after a couple of times, you know, there's a lot of us at Hami. I can't hold everybody's hand, but I also give you potent information so you know how to look up shit yourself. You feel me? So ain't no stupid niggas in Team Hami, basically what I'm trying to say. So at the end of the day, a lot of these niggas, once they get put on, they know how to do shit themselves. They know how to network. They know how to get their shit. And at that point, when they on their own and they know how to do shit for themselves, all I do is just listen out for the fuckery. You feel me? Like I listen out for like there was a problem with Ill Will and URL at one point. You know what I mean? And Ill Will was a nigga who came in the game and did his thing. But then when I started hearing about the fuckery, I got involved and had to make some phone calls like, yo, y'all not gonna keep doing my niggas filthy. That's what I do. Like I jump on the line with niggas. Like, yo, hold on, my nigga. What's this I keep hearing about you doing such and such with my nigga Will B? What's up with that? You know what I mean? Right now, I'm going at it with niggas because I got 15 Tommy members that had some PGs that ain't come out. My nigga Relly Rell, my nigga Mac Myron. Relly Rell done did 3 PGs, Mac Myron did 4. Ain't none of them come out. But y'all pushing this Joe nigga. It seems like y'all got a white agenda right now. Y'all keep pushing these white rappers. I'm not a racist, I'm nothing, but it's just a pattern that's going on right now, and I'm noticing it.
Right.
Jeffrey,
right.
Joe, Mike P. Y'all really going hard. Them niggas ain't have to do that many fucking PGs.
Right.
Y'all giving all these niggas 3, 4, 5 PGs. How many PGs do niggas gotta go? Y'all secretly trying to make PGs another league. That's what y'all doing. Y'all trying to keep PG niggas PG.
And they're not paying them.
And they're not paying them. They're not even paying for niggas' flights to get there. And truthfully, that's not what the PGs was about. It was a tryout league to make it to the big stage. You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
And it don't seem like that no more. It seems like the PGs is another league that's under URL umbrella. It seems like niggas is just booking battles as PGs. It's not, he nice, he make it to the, it's a handful of niggas that's making it to the stage, my nigga.
So have you ever had to just like put your foot down on a situation dealing with that type of stuff?
Come on. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm in the process of doing it now because they just booked my nigga Mac Myron another PG, and I'm like, no, y'all not gonna book him a battle. It's a wrap. He not gonna fuck with you around.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. And then they booked him against the white boy Jeffrey. So I kind of feel like that's a setup because I know y'all just put, my nigga, listen to me. There's some shit going on, y'all. Let's not be blind to it, my nigga. There's an agenda being pushed. These niggas is really trying to push these new niggas. Right now it's the DMV. It's these Goonie niggas. These niggas is really pushing these Goonie niggas heavy. You feel me? And I don't think that's by accident. I don't think it's by accident that my battle went the way it went. That my double impact shit. I don't think that shit turned out the way it did. When niggas telling me ain't no more mics. All 4 of them niggas have mics and shit, but niggas telling me ain't no more mics. Got my niggas using handheld mics. But I'm looking at all 4 of these niggas rapping, and they all mic'd up.
Sway, break that down for the listeners so they can understand exactly what happened. Hold on. All right.
Now, after all this shit, you hear about all this shit with the boy Maine, the Choice, the Rider nigga. You see hearing these names, right?
Right.
This is how I know they really, and this is how I know I'm not bugging. You seen Goods and T-Top battle?
Yeah.
Since when they started doing little in battle commercials,
right? I noticed
boy
that.
Talk about Born Legacy Supreme, but then later on in the battle, Twerk do it. You got it twice in one battle, and the Goonie niggas doing it. When y'all start doing that? Now I bet you know they don't do that no more with no other battlers. You telling me there's not an agenda going on? Y'all ain't trying to push these niggas on everybody? Y'all got these niggas in the middle of a battle that's potentially gonna get 1 million views. Good to T-Top.
Right.
That's true. Some niggas ain't pay no dues like that to be having that kind of spot.
Right. Especially them. You figure if it was gonna be anybody, it'd be somebody.
And I'm not even saying that niggas gonna talk about I'm bitter because niggas felt like what happened at Double Impact. I'm mad. I ain't even tripping over that no more. It's in plain sight. If y'all niggas don't see this, it's not.
Do you believe you was set up in Double Impact too?
I do. I do believe there was a little setting up going on. I believe that niggas tried to throw me little bone. They tried to throw me a bone here and there so I wouldn't complain about being set up. Like for instance, niggas calling me and telling me they using Twerk all 3 rounds. A URL staff member told me that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But my whole thing is, why are you telling me that? Why did you just blow up their plan to me? Oh, we just want you. Their exact words. We wanted to even the playing field so you don't feel like you were set up. Just by you saying that, okay, I'm getting set up. But you want to put it light and make it sound like you warned me so I had the opportunity to do the same thing. But you're not telling me everything. Because now that I do what I do to defend myself against whatever them niggas got planning, now there's technical shit. Y'all ain't got enough mics for my squad, but all them niggas got mics. So, you know what I mean? When that battle come out, you hear Smack. Mind you, me and Moneybag supposed to battle Jack Boy, Maine, and Ryder. How come Smack talk about round 2, Twerk, it's on you? Huh?
Oh, my God, yeah.
There's little shit like that. Like, You knew something was going on, bro.
Right.
There's no reason for you to, you know what I mean? So
right.
I pick up on everything, bro.
Right. So how was it? How was it? So how was it like? Because I noticed in that battle at the third round, y'all all walked off stage. Like, who idea was that, and what happened after you got off stage?
What you mean what happened? It was my idea, but what you mean what happened? Like, niggas pressed us or something? Ain't nobody.
No, I'm just asking because
we went and rolled up some weed and laughed at them niggas. That's what happened.
Oh, okay. Because I'm saying, like, at that time it happened. Go ahead, Sway. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, I'm saying it was my idea to walk off because, you know, it was a whole another thing about the time, and, you know, I was getting niggas was shouting time in the middle of our rounds, and, you know, it was just about the time because basically they was complaining about my time, but then they was letting these niggas go for 7 minutes and shit. Like, why are you complaining about me when you got these niggas going for 7 minutes? You know what I mean? So it's just like, okay, my third round kind of ended. It was a debacle. Shit was all over the place. But and in defense of me, my team, how many niggas never got together and rehearsed this. Our first time doing that third round was on stage. Them niggas had a whole dance routine. You know, them niggas rehearsed 4 times a day. Right. You know what I mean? Them niggas was on it. They was very well organized. I give them that. You feel me? We was all over the place because niggas ain't. We just spoke about on the phone what we was gonna do. We didn't even hear each other bars. We just was trusting that, okay, just kick 4. You kick 2 bars, you kick 2 bars, you kick 2. I didn't even know what nigga was gonna say. I just knew how to count 2 bars and when to come in. You understand me? That's what we was on.
I'm gonna tell you this way, real talk. You and Moneybags was on fire. That y'all was snapping. I was very, very impressed, man. I was like, wow. Even though it was like a 4-on-2, man, I was still impressed with how y'all just. My nigga, listen, we handled it. You get what I'm saying?
Mind you, Twerk was on all 3 rounds. Me and Moneybags did the first 2.5 rounds by ourselves. Niggas ain't start jumping in our shit to the end of our third. You understand me? And Poison Pen, he wasn't even playing. That happened spontaneous on the spot right then and there. Like, that wasn't part of the plan. But them niggas got all these niggas jumping us. Why not? At that point, I didn't give a fuck. If my whole team was on that stage, we would have passed that mic around, bro.
Right.
I ain't give a fuck.
So, okay, let me ask you something, Sway. So, say, for instance, like while you on the stage, while this thing happened on Double Impact, now all the rumors and things you was told, now it's finally unfolding right before your eyes. Now, let's just say, given you was given the same thing they was given and knowing. So most likely it may have been probably, I'm just throwing this out there, you, Moneybag, Rum Nitty, maybe Ill Will or Mac Myron or somebody. The turnout is entirely different.
Right.
Do you believe that?
Ask your question again. I ain't here to forget a part.
I said I'm saying, say you was given the same freedom and thing that they was given, and it ain't no rumors no more. Well, it's letting it be known these guys. You know, Twerk gonna be in there all 3 rounds, and all these other guys coming in. Right. So I'm just throwing out there. Most likely, you do something to improvise. Where probably you, Moneybags, Rum Nitty or Ill Will or Mac Myron or somebody. Well, now it's an even playing field. How you think that go?
If we had the same amount of rehearse time and we all got on the same page and was able to rehearse before the battle, some niggas would have got smoked.
Because it was crazy because when Rum Nitty was coming out there, even though he didn't really like that first time he came out there, you know, he was like, no, they cheating. Like, he came out there, did a couple lines, then he threw this for PH up in there, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was fire, but the crowd wanted some more, like, come on, get some, you know. But it's like, I just was saying, like, man, they need to redo that.
That's when Rum Nitty came out the first time, and that was in the second round. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. To be real with you, to be totally honest with you, that wasn't even planned. Rum wasn't supposed to come out to the third round. But after he said that, after Jack Boy said that PH ball, it kind of threw niggas in the tissue. Like you said, you never seen me lose my cool, and I kind of lost my cool on that thing.
No, I never saw that.
Listen, I love my brothers, bro. Like, Tommy had a real hard year. Like, the past 2 years, been real hard on my team. We lost 4 niggas. We lost
Right.
TH, we lost Sean Price, we lost my man JR, and we lost our in-house engineer, Rob De Niro. You feel me? Which slowed a lot of things up as far as recording because we lost our engineer. We lost the studio that we was going to, but our engineer died. I still got music trapped in his equipment that his wife don't know how to operate. I got a song with Method Man that, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of shit. So we went through a lot of shit, bro. And at the same time, I had a baby. My son was being born. Like, motherfucking Moneybag just had a kid. Like, it was a lot of real life shit going on and a lot of tragedy that we had to deal with.
Right.
And on top of that, we were still battling, trying to give y'all what y'all wanted.
Right.
I feel like I should have just left and gave myself some time, and I didn't do that. And that's my fault. I don't blame nobody but myself for that. But anyway, you know what I mean? I just think that my team been through a lot these past couple years, and we still progressing. We still doing something to stay positive and to win. You know what I mean? And, you know, couple battles, some battles just ain't important. You know what I mean? To the fans, to the people that's really into the shit, they might be all important, but one thing the fans never really acknowledge is the fact that niggas is human too. We have odd trials and ever. Like, niggas always get at me about my A-Verb battle, but if niggas only really knew what was going on in my life during the A-Verb battle, you feel me? Which I really don't choose to disclose because it ain't nobody's business. But I know what it is. You feel me? So niggas only judge me by my performance with A-Verb. Oh, A-Verb killed you, Swave. A-Verb can have that, bro. But it was so much shit more important that I'm so glad didn't. I'm glad the shit didn't happen that I don't even give a fuck about the outcome of the battle. Nigga, that me losing that battle was very minute compared to what was really going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, nigga, but I can't really blame the fans for that because the fans is fans. They're gonna be fans. They don't know us to be all part of our real life anyway. So all they know is what they see, and you know, that's what they go off of. So I don't really blame them too much. But the part I do start blaming the fans is because fans is letting a lot of shit walk by. Like, I'm going to be real with you, my nigga. T-Top and Goods. And T-Top, I'm about to get on you, nigga.
About it.
Go ahead. Let's talk about it. It's your time, Sway.
Third
do what
round.
you do, bro.
T-Top third round. And when y'all hang up with me, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Y'all could go hang up with me and pull that battle up, go straight to T-Top third round. Whoever listening,
I was finna recap
T-Top
it, so I know what you're talking about. Let's go.
This nigga T-Top, niggas always talk about how they want bars. They want substance and shit like that, right? T-Top, his whole half of his third round, all he did was rap the word good. Good and good. Good, 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 good. Change the idea. Like, it's not even, you're not even using the same kind of, you're not even talking about the same thing, but you're still talking about good and good. Good. Like, for the whole half of the round, bro. Right. He ain't say nothing but good and goods. Right. He ain't get creative. He ain't trying to rap other words. Everything was good. He was just saying the same word over and over and over.
Yeah, that was.
And niggas was going crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't the best T-Top. That's a fact. Yeah. I've seen a better T-Top.
No, I'm not even getting on to talk about whether he was whacking. I'm just talking about what the people are accepting. Because if I get up there and do that, I'm going to get crucified. But because the popular niggas get to do dumb shit. Right.
Which is not right.
No, it's not. It's not fair to niggas like me, to niggas like Headlight. Y'all always talking about, I get it all the time, doing Swave ain't got bars. Okay, I switched my style up. I'm always exposing niggas, and I showed y'all bars. And niggas don't even want me with bars. Y'all want me to expose niggas all day. But when I was doing that, y'all wanted bars. Right. I'm on the phone. What are you doing? Go eat your food. I'm going to get you some. Go ahead, man. Go sit down.
You know, some battle rap fans are just not satisfied. No matter what you do, they're just not satisfied.
Listen, I learned that you can't please everybody a long time ago, so I don't even try.
Just do what you're comfortable doing, and don't even switch it up because they'll never be satisfied.
Right.
Never.
So let me ask you. So Sway, you play as an anchor. Not play as an anchor, but I'm just using a figure of speech. But you are like an anchor to your team in time of needs, and I know y'all all rely on each other. But when you go through the motions you going through, fam, who is your anchor? Who is your anchor, bro, that just holds you down, like that keep you calm from actually catching cases or acting a fool, or who is that person you go through?
They my anchor as well. My
said what?
kids is my anchor.
Okay.
I said Team Jaime is my anchor as well. My kids is my anchor. Anything that brings me back to reality is my anchor. Anything that holds me in spot so I ain't in a matrix, that's my anchor. You understand me?
Right.
Normally 9 times out of 10, that's my children. That's my team. What are you whining for? You okay? You're a big boy, right? You tough, right? Come on, boys. I'm like, go sit down.
Now, me and you, Sway, we was talking before the interview a few days ago, man. And you opened me up on some real things about your relationship with your daughter, man, and how strong that bond is. Because I was asking you, like, mostly a lot of children ain't really open or speak with their parents. They just know that they parents and stuff, because it's like a natural fear in them sometimes that just allows them to just be humble. But you were speaking about you and your daughter relationship is entirely different, man. Explain that to the people, man, that they can understand how it is with you being a father and your child. Like you say, they think of y'all as just being battle rappers, but don't understand you are a father, man. And like we hearing you dealing with your son in the background, you cooking dinner and stuff, man, and you family oriented. Go ahead.
This is what everything is for, man. Everything I do in life is for them, man.
All right.
Even on my mess up.
Fact.
That's a fact. Even when I fuck up.
Yeah.
I fuck up with good intentions. Like, I may try out, I may be out to do something and it go fucked up and then just be like, damn, my fault. So best believe when I started it, it was for a good cause. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was ultimately for
your kids.
to better them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
you definitely work hard for your kids. That's for everybody. People work hard for their kids. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Exactly. But as far as my relationship with my daughter, that's my baby. That's my firstborn. That's the one that saved my life. I tell her all the time, don't I, baby? Well, I tell you, saved my life, right?
Oh, she right there too.
They sitting at the table eating. I gotta hold it up over there. Hold on, I'm about to put on speaker. You want to stop? Hold on.
Wait, who's that?
That what?
That's the 3-year-old.
I love you so much, don't I? Yeah, they heard you say hi, man.
Yo, kids are they're blessing. I swear, kids are blessing.
That's what I'm talking about. Have you ever explained the story to her or how?
No, I didn't. I you know what? I'm 15 now. Maybe she can't know that. I never told her the story. She's sitting right here. She's probably gonna be like, "Daddy, what story?" You know me hang up, but I never told her. As far as she knows, she saved my life because my life changed when she was born.
Right.
But she don't know the actual story of what happened. You know what I mean?
You don't think she's ready for it?
She probably is. She's 50. I'm looking at her right now, thinking like, damn, maybe it's time I tell her.
Right. Especially when you see how fast this world growing, that you can actually cut on a TV show and learn all about the birds and the bees, or a 3-minute song explain everything about sex. That's crazy. But everything is fast in this day and age.
Yeah. And a minute, Tyson.
Yeah, that's beautiful though, man. Just seeing how your relationship is with your children, man. Because when you think about it, you know what I'm saying, and you see like your upbringing and where you came from, it's like when we coming from them streets and living that life. When we compel to not want our children to repeat those same cycles that we went through. Like, I remember when my kids, man, I grew up so poor, hungry at times, man, going to sleep without meals and things. And then when I got my kids, it was like something in my head just always feeding them all the time. Till one day my baby mama was like, "Why every time they crying and saying you always trying to feed them?" You know what I'm saying? Because she understands that I grew up hungry and poor.
They don't. In the back of your head, you just want to make sure they don't feel what you felt or endure what you had to go through. And that's what it is. And one of the things that probably traumatized you so much as a child
is the fact that you went to bed hungry. So you make sure that they don't.
Right.
That's just psychological. Like, I get that. You know what I mean?
Right, definitely. Do you now let me ask you a question. You have your daughter ever seen any of your battles?
Yeah.
What she think of you as a battle rapper?
She think her father off peace. The funny part is when I'm gonna let her tell you. Dana, tell her the story about what happened at school when they let you sit at the table. Why they let you sit at the cool table?
What?
A group of seniors.
Sway, put on the phone so we can hear.
A group of seniors at my school were on my dad's Instagram and watching his battles. And my friends told me that they were watching his battles. And so I went over there, and I was like, "That's my dad." And they were like, "No, it's not. No, it's not." And so I showed them pictures that my dad posted of me on his Instagram. And they was like, "Oh, my gosh, it's your dad." And then, like, 2 days later, they just let me hang out with them and let me sit with them at the table.
Wow. Yo, that is so cool. For real.
Yeah.
Like, how did that make you feel, though? How did that make you feel? Like, that was your dad. How did that make you feel?
Say it again?
No, I was asking her, how did that make her feel? I was asking her.
It made me feel good and proud of my dad because, like, it's just a good feeling to have people, like, be proud of, like, what your dad is doing. So it made me feel good.
Boom.
Let me ask you a question. Hey,
You lucky.
let me ask you a question. Now it became her interview.
I know, right?
Right. Let me ask that question. Like, so when you seeing that they was watching your dad without you even knowing they was watching your dad?
Yeah, they were watching, like, video. They seen. I have my dad tagged on my Instagram page, so everybody, like, goes to my Instagram page. And one day somebody went on my page and they looked on my dad's page, and they knew. I guess somebody showed them the video. And a lot of people nowadays, like my friend, he watches battles too. Not even my dad, he watches rap battles, and they were just watching it. And my friend told me that it was my dad on the video, and I was like, oh, so I went over there. I was like, that's my dad. And they was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And I told them. And one of my friends today watches, like, what's that kid's name? What's his name? Yeah, one of my friends, he watches Arsenal battles, and he's seen he's seen the battle of my dad battling him. And I was like, that's my dad, right? He was like, no, it's not. And, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that is crazy.
Do you think your father a good battle rapper?
They do. They do.
Yeah. Do you think?
Oh, yes.
You better say that.
Okay. No, because you know what funny.
She told me a story the other day, right? She said that her friend, she got a friend that also lives in Atlanta and that's coming out to New York. That I guess go to school with her. And, they were watching the battles, and her friend talk about, your dad battled my cousin. You know who her friend cousin is?
Who is that?
Oh.
The Saga.
Oh, wow.
Small world, yo. Small world.
Yes.
Hey, that's funny. Then you use the Saga in your battle.
And she sounds so articulate, like you raised her right. You know what I'm saying? Like she sounds like
she sounds very mature.
I like that.
Very mature. Very, very mature. Yeah. Hey, I just feel good about that, man, because it just shows that it's actually is brothers out here that's actually handling their family business, man. And
that's right.
And that's good. Where you got that balance. where you got that balance, and they don't understand. A lot of people don't understand the purpose of family when you have a balance of a father and mother, where that child has access to both. It means a lot, and actually shows that those are the ones that end up being more successful in life.
Right.
That's true.
I commend you on that, brother. I definitely commend you on that, man. That's good, fam. So Swave, here's my question I want to ask you. So when you look back at your life, who had one of the biggest impacts or influence on your life, brother?
My pop, my man Delic.
Oh. Now, when you say your pop, is you talking about the one who gave you the name?
My real pop.
Okay.
I was born one part with my father, man. I ain't that type of dude like, yeah, that's my pop. He ain't really know.
Right.
Those niggas I might call OG or something, but if you hear me say my pop, I'm talking about Larry Sutton.
Okay. So he played a big impact on your life.
My mother, my mom.
Okay.
My parents, period. My family, period. Like before my kids came, my brother played a bigger. He was a beatboxer in the rap group of the rapper that taught me how to rhyme. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody used to do rehearsals in my kitchen, in my crib back in the day. So the whole rap group be in my house, going over their routines and all that.
Now you told me that you told me how you was taught how to rap by somebody, man. Could you explain that story, how you began to learn how to rap and stuff?
Using word association.
Right.
My man Derek, the one who told me how to rhyme, he used to make me rap he used to make me write a list of rapping words as a youngin'. I was probably 10, 11 years old. Probably younger than that. No, I was younger than that. But shit. He told me how to. One day I was just like, yo, I want to rap, man. I want to know how to rap. He was like, okay, I got an assignment for you. He said, I want you to go home, write a list of rapping words, and I'm going to teach you a trick. So I said, all right. I went home. I got to make more. Give me a minute. I went home and I put a whole bunch of words on paper. Rat, cat, hat, bat. You know what I mean? Mat, like, shit like that.
Right.
I took it to him, and he looked at me like, man, these is kid words, man. Mind you, I'm a kid. But he like, man, these kid words, man. He was like, all right, this is good, but these little kid words, now think of bigger words and write me a list of some words bigger. So I went from 3-letter words to 4-letter words. Pack, sack, whack. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And brought that to him. And then he was like, you know what, we could do the 4-letter words. And he was like, yo, okay, pack and rack. What do those have in common? And, back in the days, niggas in New York used to boost. We used to call them boost, and niggas used to go to shop at department stores and just steal clothes and shit. And a lot of times you could tell who boosting because they always got a knapsack on. Backpack. Feel me?
Right.
So, being that I had a lot of niggas that I knew was boosting at the time, or I know a lot of niggas that was boosting, period, my association with rack and pack was boosting. Because niggas normally boost, which was slang for rack. They used to be like, yo, I rack that. And rack was slang for stealing at the time, and niggas used to throw shit in their backpack. So it was like, okay, rack and pack. My word association was boosting. So he made me write out a rapping sentence about boosting. You know what I mean? And then we went on to the next 2 words. And what did these 2 words got in common? It's word association. You find out what the 2 words got in common, and then you write a sentence about it using the thing they have in common. And, you just put each word at the end of the sentence in the little rap. And next you know, I had a whole verse doing that shit.
Did you always believe you was good in rapping, or you had to? When did you find out you actually was good in rapping, or did you believe you were just good from the beginning?
But I started, it was as a stone when I started hearing other people say it. I always believed in me, bro. Even when I was whack, I was something that was nice. But don't get me wrong, there was a time I was whack. But even when I was doing that, I was like, I was nice. I just had confidence. You know what I mean? That's how I am with martial arts. I mean, even when I was a white belt, I was ready to get on the line with black belts.
And he was like, slow your roll there, little boy. He's like, you know what I mean? But hold on, I'm when there's levels to this. You'll get there. You know what I mean? And, you know, I always try to use the fact that my father's a grandmaster and that I was learning already. You know what I mean? They were like, yeah, your father's not here, so you're going to learn how he teach you type shit. But, you know, I was always that nigga intrigued. Like, yo, my nigga, I was never scared. Ain't no fear of me. You can put me over there with them. I rock out. Like, no, you're a white belt. Stay here. You feel me?
Right. Do you ever cheat? Hold on, baby. Do you ever cheat in martial art? Like, for instance, you know karate. So if you in a street fight, do you ever use it or do you just use the fist?
Now, let me ask you something. Would you really consider that cheating if it's a street fight?
No, because fighting ain't fair.
Ain't no
but I'm just
bro.
saying you as far as like. But I'm just saying though, fam. But you know, I'm
gonna say it like this. I didn't learn this. What? A coin? Oh yeah, please. Yeah, martial arts. It's like this, my G. Martial arts is a part of me at this point, and my whole reason for even learning this shit was to defend myself.
Right.
Now, when are you mostly in a position to defend yourself? In a fight. So if I'm in a fight, why wouldn't I use it? I'm defending myself. Now, don't get me wrong. But I trained in mad different forms of fighting, not just martial arts. Like I box, I do a lot, kickbox. Like I did a lot, and I you know, I'm proud of myself because I really made myself into a kind of a warrior. I say warrior. I'm a warrior, my nigga. So it's like this. I'll fight a nigga however you want to fight a nigga because I don't care. If you like, I've had niggas that know what I do, but just so they want to be tough, they want to still fight. But they'll say shit like to me, like, yo, no kicking. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really want to fight me, bro. For you to say that, you really don't want to fight me then, bro. That's just, you know what I mean? Because this is my thing. If I'm fighting you, there's no rules. And I look for my attack. I look for my opening, bro. Right. And if I see an opening, and the only way I could get there is by using my foot, guess what's gonna happen, bro? I'm gonna kick the shit out you, dude. Ain't none of that. You feel me? We fighting.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. So to be real with you, have I had fights where I didn't use it? Yeah. Have I had fights when I used it? Yeah. It goes both ways with me. I don't give a fuck. We fighting, and at that point, and you know, I'm getting older. My bones ain't the same, so I fight different now. I fight to put you down. I'm not trying to be out there winded, fighting you for 10 minutes. I'm gonna put you down fast, and the only way I know how to do that is to use my art. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Right. So Sway, let me ask you. What you say? What you gonna say, Melissa?
No. He got three black belts. Ain't nobody want to set the SWAVE. They don't want that.
But some people don't even know it though. Some people don't even know it.
No, but it's always been out there. Like I've always heard that. I just
that's battle rap. I'm talking about the street.
We hear the niggas in battle rappers, but niggas that ain't battle rap ain't gonna know. Listen, I wear glasses. I think I tested a lot just off the fact that niggas think a nigga with glasses can't fight.
Right.
I don't know where that
do you got an instance where that happened, Sway? Do you got an instance where that happened? Give us one.
Oh man, this shit happened in Rhode Island years ago. Dude was just fronting on me. I don't even like telling this type of shit because he was type drunk, and it's always easy to knock a drunk nigga out. But he was wilding, and the main reason why I was his target was my glasses. He kept saying it. This nigga got on glasses. He can't fight. I just slapped the glasses off. When he started talking like that, I was like, yo, fam, press your luck if you want, bro. What you say to me? Dude, I'm not going to give you too many warnings. You're going crazy. When you touch me, I'm going to hurt you. And he went to touch me, and the boy got hospitalized.
Ooh.
Let me ask you.
That should happen in Providence, Rhode Island.
Have you ever beat somebody up you actually felt sorry for afterwards?
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah. That happened. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I beat somebody up, and then I even apologize later. Like, I didn't want to do that, bro. You good? And he would, like, get away from me and all that. You know, hey.
Okay, hey, now Sway. Now, in battle rap, you know I did a top 15 battle rappers who about that life. And, of course, I had you and Head Ice on that list as my top ones about that life. How was you and his relationship?
Ice is my dog, B. In fact, if everything goes right, you should be seeing a 2-on-2 with me and Ice soon, B. That's my nigga.
Gonna be fire. That's going to be fire.
Yes.
2-on-2. 2-on-2. You didn't get your pocket tapped by Suge, did you?
Hell no. Come on, man. Listen. Come on, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question, though. Was you waiting for it, or you knew it wasn't going to happen?
I'll be real with you. I knew it wasn't going to happen. I just.
So it wasn't in the contract. So it wasn't in the contract, though?
Listen. It wasn't in the contract. I ain't put it in the contract like he can't pocket check. I ain't put that. It's just like I know. Listen, Suge. It's like Suge. If you notice, Hitman Holla was bringing that before they battled. Hitman Holla battled somebody. He was like, "Yeah, you tap all these niggas pocket. Why you ain't do that to Sway?" He said it in a battle. And you hear Suge in the background talking about I did, though. I was like, when? Nigga, don't start trying to look stuff now, nigga. Like, but
was it off Sway? Was it off camera?
Listen. Well, when I ran down on him, I wasn't on camera. The battle, the line where Hitman Holla say that is on camera though. I forgot who he battled, but he battled somebody. He be like, "Why you ain't do that to Sway?" He was talking to Suge. He took a shot at Suge. But listen, this is what I'm saying. I think the fact that everybody kept telling Suge shit like that, like you ain't tap Sway pocket, because he hear that a lot. I done been in the building when niggas said that to him often, so I know he hear that a lot. Right. I think that's what made him go on a spree of tapping everybody's pocket.
Right. Well, guess what? He finna go up against your guy. He's really trying to show that he'll do anybody now because he don't want to hear that no more because he know he ain't tap my pockets. He ain't tap my pocket. Well, he finna go up against your guy. You think he tap Head Ice pocket?
No, he's not. He's not.
But you and him gonna do a 2-on-2. That's fire.
I keep it real. Suge might have to type Ice pocket because if he don't, then he's really gonna get labeled.
He's not gonna.
Okay, so right.
We know he not. We know he not. But I'm just saying, in the eyes of the people, he know who he can do that with. He's not gonna do it.
He gonna find.
He knows who he can do that with. You understand me? He knows who he can't do that with, and I think he knows Ice is not one of them niggas you can really play with. Like,
nope.
Let me ask you a question, Sway. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in a battle where you really had to hold your composure?
Yes.
That this person just irritated you so bad, you like, man, I'm about to fly off of him, but I ain't gonna mess up the event.
QP.
Okay, explain it. Let us hear it, fam.
I even shoved him in the battle. I shoved him.
Yeah, you sure did.
Was you there, Melissa?
I wasn't there, but I saw the battle.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
there was history leading up into that battle that a lot of newcomers to battle rap might not know. And the history is this. Me and QP had issues. To the point where, I heard he was in New York at one point before, and I went to the event just to air him out. Like, I really wasn't looking for him. But apparently he was a no-show to the battle. He was on the card, and he no-showed that time, so he didn't show up. But conceited, heartless. This the day I met Heartless. I met Heartless for the first time this day, and I kind of feel bad because Heartless is a good dude, but the way I met him, them boys damn near peed in their pants. Cause I ran down on everybody that was in the blog with QP. QP called me a bitch-ass nigga in the blog. The whole blog was about DNA. I ain't even know QP at the time. And the shit that made me even more mad was the fact that I was a fan of QP. I was a fan of Khan and QP because they was bringing something different to battle rap as far as style-wise. The way they was punchlining was different. I was liking it. You dig?
Right.
So
yeah, the front.
I was a fan of this. And then I seen a blog where he talking about DNA this, DNA that, DNA this, DNA that. Then out the blue he goes, SWAVE, that bitch ass nigga. And then he go DNA this, DNA. And I was just like, yo, at the time I wasn't hanging with DNA. I ain't have no relation, no kind of nothing with them. So why you even put me in that? Like, what did I have to? Why did my name come up? I had no affiliation with DNA at the time like that. And you know, Marv One brought it to my attention. He was the one that sent me the link to watch the blog, and that shit infuriated me, yo. Just the fact it infuriated me to the point that I was a fan. I was big. I was putting niggas up on this nigga battle. They used to have this shit called the Jungle, and he had battled some niggas breaking down Black History Month and all that, or the months of the year. And I thought that shit was fire, and I kept putting niggas up on this battle, like, yo, look at this nigga dumb nice. And after a blog with him calling me a bitch-ass nigga, I never met him a day in my life. That shit infuriated me, B. When I heard he was going to come to New York, I was about to go hear that boy. But come to find out he ain't show up, but niggas that was in the blog with him, Conceited was in the blog, some nigga named P-Ro, he was going by the name Prophet at the time, he was in the blog. There was another light-skinned nigga in the blog that I didn't know who his name was. I can't remember his name. But Conceited, P-Ro, and Heartless, they was in town. QP wasn't there, but they was all in the blog, so when I seen them niggas, I ran down on them. Where your boy? When they say he ain't come, I just ran down on them niggas like, yo, what's up, B? Y'all niggas like, y'all co-signing this nigga, calling me a bitch-ass nigga, what's up? And niggas started stuttering, yo, SWAVE, yo, we told that nigga not to say nothing about you. We told them niggas to edit that out. The nigga ain't want to edit it out. He left it in there on purpose. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas really think I'm a game. So I started threatening niggas live. Niggas started tweeting, whatever. Make a long story short, you know what I mean? We got cool. Niggas got me on the phone with Fox at the time. Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, was that the same time he did the blog with the guns in it?
No, this is way before all that. Before all that. That gun shit was recent. He was doing that shit talking about Excel and all that. Nah, this before Excel was even in battle rap. This before all these niggas was in battle rap. This is the grind time days. It was a grind time event. You feel me? Right. And you know, so right after that event, I went on tour with Immortal Technique, and we had did a show in Stockton where they was from. And I guess nigga, Aquitz was me and Poison Pen knew Aquitz for years, so we hit up Aquitz to come to the show. He's also from Stockton. And I guess Aquitz was to put the word in Stockton that me and Poison Pen was going to be in Stockton. Because I swear, the moment I landed in Cali, my phone was, you know how you turn your phone on after getting off a plane, you turn your phone back on, and all your messages come through? I had like 10 messages from Fox, leaving his number, telling me to call him. So I called him, and he started apologizing for QP. Like, yo, I know you in my town. Like, normally it don't work like that. If a nigga come to your neck of the woods, you like, oh, he over here now, huh? Like, I know I get hyped. Niggas found out I was over there and seemed like they got scared of, like, I started apologizing, like, yo. But Fox, I ain't had no issue with Fox. It was all QP, but he on the phone with me apologizing for QP. So I'm like, yo, why am I talking to you, bro? If your man's sorry, let him tell me. So he was just like, yo, he told me QP was a drug addict, and sometimes he say things on drugs that he don't mean. Like, he's just talking a whole lot of shit. And I'm just on the phone like, yo, my dude, it's all good coming from you, but this is you. Where he at? So he was like, yo, I'm going to have him call you. So he called me. Nigga was on the phone stuttering. He apologized for what he said. And that was that. You feel me? So, you know, I had did an interview about it because everybody was asking me. At the time, it was a hot thing about me and QP's beef, and everybody knew that me and him had issues, and everybody knew he had apologized to me. So every interview I did after that, nigga was asking me about it. So I guess I must have got to him that I was talking about it in the interview, and the nigga went off the deep end again. You know what I mean? Saying some things. You know what I mean? Online saying some things. There used to be a fucking a website called rapmusic.com, and they used to have a battle rap section where niggas used to post shit all in it all the time, and he posted some crazy shit in there one time about me. And I was just like, yo, that's it. When I see him, he's going his mouth. But then niggas wound up getting in between that, squashing that,
and have us battle it out. Niggas, we were supposed to battle in Cali. The original battle was booked to happen in Cali. Feel me? But it fell through. Lush One dropped the ball, and Poison Pen picked it up and brought it to a card over here. And you know, we did the battle, but in the battle, the niggas kept touching me. When I asked them beforehand, like I don't like you, dude. So there's some certain things that we're going to do in the battle. You're going to get up there and rap. Don't get extra tough. Don't touch me. You know what I mean? There was certain rules that I had for him. I normally don't do that, but I didn't like Duke. And I know me. I ain't want him to do something. It was my brother Poison Pen event, and I ain't want to be responsible for messing it up. So I was asking you, P, just you know what I mean? Play your part. Oh, yeah. So, he said he would. Don't worry, I ain't gonna touch you. I just want to rap, bro. Talking all that trash, like he got 3 rounds of death for me. He don't see me walking away from these rounds. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. All that's cool. Just don't touch me. You feel me? We get in the battle. This nigga started grabbing my braids. He grabbed the tip of my braid. He grabbing my shirt. He touching me, patting me on my chest. Yo, son, and when he first did it, I think the first time he touched me, he patted me on my chest. So I was like, oh, okay. Looked at him. This nigga just kept rapping. Then he grabbed my shirt, like grabbed it, like pinched up some cloth and just like popped me with my shirt type shit. Like, I was like, yo. And then he even said it. He knew it. You know what I mean? He even knew it. He said, my bad for touching you. So he knew what it was.
Right.
You apologized and then did it again. You feel me? Touched me again. So I shoved him. Like, yo, stop touching me. And I wound up shoving him in the battle. And you know, he screamed, like, yo, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so that's how that happened.
So how's your relationship right now?
I don't know. I ain't got no problem with him, but you know.
Right.
Listen, I don't know. I can't say we friends because every time I feel like, okay, it's over, I hear some dumb shit he did. Like, I thought it was over, but then you on Facebook threatening one of my homie brothers that you're going to pistol with, showing your pistol on Facebook Live and all that. I found that shit infuriated me. So I ran down on him again. Like, yo, my nigga. And then he doing interviews talking about he already got issue with Team Homie, nigga. And I'm like, yo, nigga, the only time you got issues with us is when you do dumb shit. Nobody on my team think about you, bro. Every time I press you, it's because of something you did.
Right.
Nobody just be like, yo, QP, let's mess with QP. Nobody thinks over here like that, P.
So Sway, let me ask you this question. Who was one of the first Team Homie? Who was the first Team Homie recruited as far as battle rap go?
To be real with you, Cortez.
Cortez.
Oh, wow.
Cortez was Team Homie?
Yes, he was. He was Team Homie. He was the first Team Homie nigga recruited.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. How do you usually recruit somebody? Do you sought after them? They come to you, or sometimes it just happens because of friendship?
I don't. It's a feeling. It's just a connection. Right. I don't know how to explain that. It's just a connection. I tell people that all my Team Homie members were sent to me by God because it's a connection that I have with them that's undeniable. So I just feel like that's why Team Homie got so many members, B. It ain't like I'm just speaking out for niggas just to make a big fool. It's just like, yo, these niggas is down for me the way I'm down for them. Right. They my king. Like, that's what happened with Ill Will and Mac Myron and my Pontiac, Michigan niggas. I just connected with them off rip. That's what happened with Rum Nitty. I connected with him off rip. It felt like I knew him all my life.
How is your Detroit ties? Like, explain that. Because your Detroit roots. Yeah.
I'm partly from Detroit, man. My father is from Detroit. My whole father's side of the family is in Detroit. My grandmother's out there, uncles, aunts, cousins. My father's out there. My stepmother passed away, but she was out there. Like, everybody on my father's side is from Detroit. Right. And I spent the summers growing up in Detroit.
So if you go to Detroit, you don't need a chaperone. You know your way around.
What? I ain't never need a chaperone for one. I go everywhere and don't need a chaperone. I like getting lost. That's how you find out. That's how you find shit. That's how you learn shit. But yeah, Detroit, I go anywhere in Detroit, all over that place. I don't chaperone. Nigga, I'm grown.
He said I'm grown.
Sway.
Yo.
Sway, I was saying chaperone because I'm just showing how, like, you ain't just saying you a visitor, that you actually know your way around. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know how to get from end to end. Not a problem. The highways, the lodge, it's not a problem.
So Sway, how did Rum end up being changed?
Say it again? You was breaking up.
I said, how did Rum Nitty end up being Team Homie?
Rum Nitty, I connected with Rum Nitty in 2014 in Canada. We was at Blackout. That's when I went to battle Arsenal.
Right.
And he battled. I can never remember who Rum Nitty battled on that card, B. But he battled somebody. And me, him, and Poison Pen was the three niggas. We was like inseparable that whole trip. Everywhere we went, it was the three of us. And it was my first time meeting Nitty. It wasn't my first time meeting Nitty. I met him briefly at other events in New York that he was at. But it was my first time really connecting with him, smoking bud with him, and really just walking. Like, it was me, him, and Poison Pen the whole time. And even when we wasn't around, when he wasn't around, me and Pen was talking, and Pen was like, yo, I like that dude. I think he should be behind me. Right. And I was like, yo, I had the same kind of feeling. So, I was going to make it. I even talked to Rum Nitty. We talked to Rum Nitty about it, and he was with it. And my whole thing was I was supposed to make it official publicly. But, you know, we was out there smoking and just slipped my mind. And then I battled Arsenal. And then it was such a good, I think that was one of the most fun events. I think that KOC event was wild fun. I think we had wild fun out there at Blackout 4. And there was just so much fun going on. I never got on Twitter and made the public announcement. We were just vibing. Me, him, and Pen, we were just vibing. I was calling them my hobby member out there, the people that was out there. But I never made it public. And then by the time we get to the States, I guess, you know, it slipped my mind to make it public. And when I did finally remember, the thing that made me remember was seeing him was them announcing he was writer's block. But then when they announced that, I was like, oh, he writer's block? Damn, I felt more like, damn, B. I thought this nigga was supposed to, damn, I should have made this nigga Army public. And then I remember talking to the nigga about being writer's block, and he was just like, yeah, they just doing some shit. They trying some shit. It was supposed to be about music and not really about battles and shit. So I kind of just let him do him. I ain't really make it an issue. I was just like, all right, well, he made his choice. You know what I mean? I wasn't mad. He was still my G. You know what I mean? We were still talking. It was not a problem. And then, right when he battled Ill Will, right after the Ill Will battle, everybody came to my crib in Brooklyn. Right. We was all here smoking and drinking and bugging out in my backyard. And we made it official that night. And I put it on Twitter. I said, yo, he was like, yo, what's up, man? He said, what's up? Yo, I'm Hami, B. He kept saying, I'm Hami. And I was like, yo, what's up with writer's block? And he was just like, yo, he don't really fuck with them niggas. Them niggas ain't do nothing that they were saying they was going to do with the music, and they ain't do nothing that they were saying they was going to do. So he ain't know. He ain't really fuck with them. He come to New York. He hanging out with Hami niggas. He ain't hanging with writer's block niggas, and that's true. So I was like, yo, as soon as he said that, I jumped right on my phone. I ain't even waste time. I just made that announcement. Rum Nitty introduced the newest member of Team Hami, Rum Nitty. Everybody went crazy. Oh, Rum Nitty and Hami now. Right. In my heart, he always been, but, you know, we just made it public.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Anytime you got a natural vibe like that, man. And
that's what it's about to me.
So when you how is it when you got family, battle rap, and then you got street life? How do all those tie into your personal life? Is there separating any of it, or it all just
Well, you know, you got to always keep the streets separate from your family life, man. You don't want to intertwine the two, man, because that shit get real hectic doing that.
Right.
So yeah, there's definitely a place for everything. There's a time and a place for all that. You know what I mean? There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place to do that with the street thing. You handle street shit in the street. You handle home business at home. You don't handle home business in the street. You don't handle street business at home. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? And as far as my kids go, I try my best so they don't ever have to turn to that street shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a very daring and stressful life.
Where's your love for battle rap right now, Sway?
If I had to break it down in percentage, it's probably a little over 50%. I'm probably still a little halfway there with it.
How have things changed from when you?
It just dropped drastically, and the recent after Double Impact, it dropped drastically.
Right.
So before Double Impact, it was probably 80%. After Double Impact, it dropped to 52, 53%.
So what do you think destroying battle rap the most? Do you think it's more so the talent or the politics that's involved, or what do you think personally?
Politics, the fact that there's no exclusivity no more, just anybody and their mother can battle rap.
Yeah.
The fact that niggas is making it about something that it's not supposed to be about anymore. Battle rap is supposed to be about who raps better.
Right.
It's battle rap. You understand me? Niggas is doing everything but that. They niggas is trying to prove who's tougher, but they just doing it in rap form. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, my niggas is doing too much with that shit. What else? The fact that there's a lot of gassing going on with the fans. The fans is being real picky right now.
Right.
As far as what they accepting. You know what I mean?
Right.
And truthfully, you know who taught me this lesson? Daylight. Daylight taught me this lesson.
Daylight
told me. Daylight. I'm gonna tell you how. Pull up Daylight versus J Murder.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly
what round it is. Right?
Huh?
J Murder Team Homie, right?
Yeah, Team Homie, definitely. Now, I can't remember exactly what round it is, but Daylight told me before the battle. He said, yo, Swave, I got a round that absolutely makes no sense. But the way I put it, I bet you niggas love me for it. And I laughed at him. You know Daylight. Anybody that know Daylight,
right.
You can't really always listen to what Daylight say, because the nigga be bugging out sometimes. He could be saying shit sometimes, making up stories. So, yeah, I laughed but he was real. And I think it's the second round. Second round versus J Murder. Daylight say a whole bunch of nothing. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
But he put it in a form, the way, I guess the flow of it, people like the flow. But if you break down what he's saying, if you transcribe the round, it makes absolutely zero sense.
Right.
And people was going crazy over it.
Right.
And after the battle, he came up to me. He said, "I did it. I got people to love me for absolutely making no sense." And I laughed. And he was dead serious. And he was dead right. That they saying he won that battle and all that. And I'm like, "Are y'all serious?" Another thing I do at battle events. I'm pretty intelligent. I've been breaking down bars all my life. I'm not stupid. You feel me?
Right.
At battle events, I test audience members. This is how I know the fans is bugging out. Sometimes people say things in raps and it gets reaction. Sometimes niggas say bullshit in battles and it gets a lot of reaction.
Right.
When that happens, if I don't normally be on stage a lot. I stand in the crowd. You know what I mean? I like to blend in with the crowd. I like to smoke in the crowd. This is certain shit I like to do. Like, niggas be saying, you can ask anybody that come to battle rap if they see smoke. I'm normally with the people. So, but one of the reasons why I do that, because I like to stand in the crowd and watch battles from a crowd perspective. That's one.
Right.
Two, I like to stand with the crowd and fuck with them. So if I'm standing by people and they reacting to everything, I do this. And I did it to mad people. That's how I know it's real. Niggas say a bar, everybody go crazy. Especially if I know the bar and all that, I'll look at the nigga next to me or anybody that's going crazy next to me, and I'll be like, yo, what he said? What that mean? I don't get it.
Right.
And niggas cannot tell me what it meant. I did this so many times, yo, and I'll be looking like, yo, why are you reacting if you can't tell me what it meant?
Right.
Niggas just be reacting because of people around them reacting. You don't even know what's said. You know what I mean? Yo, I caught so many people. I caught so many people at events like this. This is why when niggas be like, yo, fans get entitled to their opinions. Yes, you are. But your opinion should be based around some kind of intelligence. You can't have an opinion about a line that you don't even know what it means.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
You can't have an opinion on something if you don't know the meaning of it. You got to find out the meaning first to give your opinion, bro.
Right.
So niggas will say something, and if niggas will go crazy, and I'll look at a dude like, yo, damn, I don't get it. What that meant? I don't get it. And niggas be like, oh, well, I mean, I ain't really hear him this way. So why you reacting?
Right. you know, it's crazy because 2017, and I just want you to elaborate on this way. 2017 is supposed to have been a year where all y'all top tiers were supposed to be removed by these new class of battle rappers that coming in, where they had so much promises in the Av, the Chess, the New Jersey Twerk, the Chef Trez, but this year ain't been too good for them. Them brothers been taking hits, and now that talk have been ceased.
That's because they came in. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they came in the game. They came in the game in an era where the bar was lowered. They ain't come in the game where the bar was on warrior level. They came in the game when the bar was on. I don't even know what to call it. Apprentice level.
Apprentice level.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
they came in the game. The bar was lowered. When we came in, when I came in the game, it was nothing but killers, bro. It was nothing but killers with their own style. Everybody was killing. Young Cannon was killing. Old Red was killing. You know what I mean? Everybody was. A-Bird was on a different level. Like Young Ill was killing everything. Like I came in an era where niggas was killing. Everybody took advantage of their shot, and they was trying to destroy whoever was in front of them.
Right.
Now, I mean, I guess niggas is trying to destroy, but the bar was lowered. The bar was lowered because we started letting niggas do. And that's another thing I kind of blame Daylight for. Daylight show niggas a way of battling without battling, bro. He getting naked on stage and doing all kinds of antics, and niggas are still saying he won.
Right.
When niggas seen that lowered the bar a little bit for the lyric side of the game. That's what made niggas talk about, yo, I got to get my performance up. I mean, you should already have that. You were going on stage, you got to do some kind of performance anyway, but now you got to, in order for your bar to hit, you got to perform it crazy. Nigga, I came from an era where I just stood there and said my shit, and the shit went crazy. I ain't had to perform nothing. My bar painted the picture in your head, and you saw it vividly, and you reacted off the picture it painted.
Right.
Now niggas bars ain't even that potent enough to paint the picture, so they got to act it out as well.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And it's funny that you mentioned, like I need your perspective on this, brother. Just coming from, like I say, you one of the respected brothers in this thing, not as a battle rapper, but just as a stand-up guy, period. So I need your perspective on this. No name, but just your perspective on this. We have been hearing and witnessing for a few years now a lot of guys' names like being tied into like homosexual and tranny allegations. Now, when you hearing this over and over in battle rap, is there any truth to that, Swave?
Man, listen. I don't know. I don't associate myself with in that topic at all. You know what I mean? I can honestly tell you that I don't deal with the only gay person in Team Homie is Sarah Connor. You know what I mean? And she's very openly with it, so everybody know about Sarah. But as far as us being associated with gays and
like you hearing, I don't know. I can honestly say that the niggas that are being associated with, I ain't never been around them while they was with gays, so I ain't see it from my own eyes. But I also would say this. When you hear something all the time, especially when they got to deal with surrounding one person, you keep hearing a certain story about one person from different sources all the time, 9 times out of 10 there's some truth to it. Like, for instance, I think I brought this up when we were speaking before. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby had 33 girls make allegations against him.
Right.
33. Now, although I do believe that some of these chicks is money hungry and trying to get a payoff, I do not believe all 33 are lying. Somebody in there like, yo, hold on, this nigga did touch me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he did something to one of them, or 2 of them, or 3, or 4. You know what I mean? I don't think all 33. I think some of them is just on some, I'm going to get this nigga for his money type shit, But 33 counts, bro? Nah. I don't think all of them are lying. Somebody's saying something. And that's just how I feel. When it starts coming from different sources, people that don't even know each other, niggas live on the opposite side of the country, talking about, yo, I see this nigga with a tranny. Like, yo, my nigga, listen, Mr. C, before we actually got proof, and there was actually police statements and pictures of the nigga, of the tranny he got found with in the papers and all that. We was hearing it already. Now, nobody actually seen it with their own eyes, but we was hearing it, and it was coming from all over. Industry niggas, fans talk about they spotted him. You had a tranny come out and say she was with him. And you know what I mean? Nobody actually seen it, but then he got caught in a parked car by the cop and made the paper with the tranny. Now it's like, oh, it was true. Hey, yeah, it was true. That's why everybody was saying this shit. Feel me? And that's just how the gay shit and battle rap niggas been. Listen, like I said, I ain't see with my own 2 eyes. I ain't see no nigga pull up with a tranny. I ain't see it. But it's being talked about way too often. So I think that something's going on.
Right. Like if you haven't battled with somebody who been accused of that stuff, do you find out? Cause one thing about you, when you rapping, you good on personals. You good on personals and exposing people cars. I got
to hear every street, bro. I found out.
Right.
You gotta.
Now let me ask you a question. Is there one battle rapper? Is there just one battle rapper? You ain't even got to get a name. Is there just one battle rapper who you think may be afraid to battle you because of what you know about them, and that they actually know it? Do they know it?
Yes.
So that battle, what's the chances of that battle ever happening?
I doubt it will ever happen.
Right. Because
I don't think he's gonna. No, I don't think he's gonna do it ever.
Do you want to say his name?
No. Because if I say his name, it's gonna start a shitstorm.
But wouldn't that be a reason to push the battle? Because media.
No, because I really don't want the battle myself.
Why? Why you don't want it?
I don't.
Do it have something to do with honor? Do it have something to do with honor?
Yeah, a little bit. It's an honorable thing, bro.
Okay. You can. How about you couldn't do the battle without touching on those subjects, or if you go, you got to do it. You got to let it all out.
You see, it's like me fighting. If I'm fighting, I could probably do it without touching on them subjects, but I just think my material won't be as potent, and I just want to be as potent as possible. So, yeah, if I do it, I probably wouldn't touch on the subject just because I want the nigga to live again, because I don't really have that much malice. And I don't have that much malice towards this person. But I know for a fact he know I know him, and he know I know his life. And if we were to ever come up or niggas' names get crossed, if niggas call him and ask him, yo, you want to battle Swave? I know he going to be like, hell no. And he going to say all this shit about how I'm his nigga, Swave my man, we damn near family, and he going to go there with it. But I don't
And you know, at the same time, he want to claim me to be damn near family. We are damn near family. We know a lot of the same people, same circles intertwined before. Like, so it's like, no, I don't think I would do it. It's just off the strips that we do know a lot of the same people. And I know if I do kill him, I'm going to have niggas like, yo, why you did that there for, bro? Come on. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't want to do all that.
I need
there's definitely one.
I need your insight on this. Now, Mook get a lot of things from people saying he's one of the greatest ever in battle rap, and the greatest or the face of battle rap, so to speak. This what they say. You being from Harlem also. And I just look at things differently, though, Sway, because as I look at his resume and his body of work that he put in that we have here to see, I just don't see it. Do you got him as being like the greatest battle rapper of all time, or the face of battle rap?
To be honest with you, no, I do got him as being a forefather of battle rap. I do give him all the props in the world for being one of the niggas that bring battle into the forefront and put it on the stage for the world to see. Right. He's definitely one of them forefathers. I give him that. I would never take that seat. He could definitely have one of those seats. I'll never take that seat away from Murder Mook. But as far as being the greatest to ever do it, he's far from that to me.
Right.
And I'm going to just keep it real. The reason why I can't let him have that is because he ain't battled none of these new killers. Like, I think if Murder Mook got in the ring with Rum Nitty would kill him. If Murder Mook got in the ring with Ill Will would kill him. Like, do
you think that, or do you just know it?
I know that, and I'm just saying, like,
I agree with you. I know it too.
I'm just going over and judging his last battles we did see from him. Remember, he battled Solomon, and niggas was like, no, that's the most boring battle in battle rap history.
5 rounds of trash.
5 rounds of trash. And then he did a remix with Lux, and niggas, that Total Slaughter shit, niggas think that shit is trash. He said one of the most cringeworthy lines of all time to me, that dying, hypocritical like a dying hippopotamus. Oh, my God. I was like, what? That shit was trash.
Wait, but was you excited to see that battle before it happened and we seen the results?
No, I wasn't. I'm going to tell you why, because I want to see Mook. I had this conversation with Mook at a Queen of the Ring a long time ago, and he told me that he was willing to battle one of the newcomers, and I named 2 names to him. I named Calico and Sue Surf. This is back then, before they even started talking about that shit, and he was like, he would do it. And I told him, I said, yo, if you do that in Geekdom, I will give you that title, my nigga. I told him that.
Right.
But this, the only reason why that's holding me back from giving Mook that title because he ain't killed no new blood. This is why I would give it to Rex before I give it to Mook. You know why? Because niggas be fronting on Rex, especially after the K-Shine shit. They be fronting on Rex now. But Rex is my nigga. And that nigga Rex, he needs way more props than niggas give him. Because not for nothing, he the only battler that been through every era of battle rap. As of right now, and still active. This nigga was in the off-camera era, he was in the DVD era, and he's in this era, and he's still active. And not only is he active, he's taking new blood. He's not just battling niggas from his era. He's battling these new killers that got a new style with new shit to offer.
And actually winning. Let's just be honest. And actually winning.
Right. Mook can't do that.
They be hating on him, Sway, but he killed T-Top in that battle, man. He killed T-Top in that battle.
Yeah. Listen. Mook didn't do that yet, and because Mook didn't do that yet, I can't give him that title. I'm sorry.
Well, you definitely got an argument, Sway, because look at how old you is battling, and you still battling this era. I'm pretty sure you older than Mook. So how? And this is what I told people in my argument. They forget Mook the same age as these brothers you naming, like Ill Will and Rum Nitty. He ain't too far from them. They like the same age. What's your excuse?
Right.
What is your excuse? But yet you want the title. You want the title of being the greatest, but you haven't.
It's hiding behind the crown that people put on his head.
Right.
And as long as we continue to do that, he's going to feel like he doesn't have to battle none of these newcomers because they feel like niggas ain't on his level. But we would never know that, Mook, because you're not showing us your level right now.
How do you think you would fare with him in a 3-round battle? with the gloves
Mook?
off. Yeah, how do you
Oh
think
my
you would
gosh. I kill Mook, man. But that's a
you
Harlem
think
nigga,
you would
so I'm
think
not
you would
going
think
at
you would,
Harlem
do you
niggas.
think you would 3-0 him?
I think, I give him the benefit of the doubt. I 3-0 on B. I'm not even gonna do that. Yeah.
I think you would too, because I know your body of work or how you come. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, in that double impact battle again, even though it was 4-on-2, like I said in my recap, man, y'all was there, man. I was impressed with what y'all did and brought to that table, though, man. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, this is another reason why I brought up the new generation, like Sway, because Tank the Demon, before he battled you, Tank was considered one of the rising stars of these new coming ages too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until you battle him, so that hurt his stock. So them young guys taking these losses actually hurt their stock.
It was a couple of them. There's a couple of them. The None kid, they was really going hard with. He lost, and now it's like it's a couple of them that came across some actual real spirit. And don't get me wrong, there's a couple newcomers that's helping you around with their attempts to do what they trying to do. But they ain't got that many. All they got is really is 3. They got Chess, T-Top, and Breeze. With Mike P being like a 4th man. If I had to name 5, maybe Twerk would make round out to 5. But they don't really have nobody else that's going to keep filling them slots. Because everybody else, they keep, like, they try to temper how Jack Boy made and Ryder. But personally, I think your Cannon's going to kill Jack Boy.
You know the thing about the other people who you name, Chess ain't really won a battle on URL yet. He only beat Saga. And then when you're looking at Av just coming off 2 losses back-to-back to Old Red and Shotgun Suge. He really got hurt. His stock really got hurt, because that's what I'm meaning by, like, in the beginning of 2017, Sway, this supposed to have been the usher of the new wave. Then we see Cortez 3-0, Prez Mafia. Then, like I said, you seeing JC just blasted Chef Trez after he also lost to Ryder. So all they promising stars then took major hits and blows. And now that talk is quieted. Like when you just saw the Mike P. New Jersey twerk. How did you call that battle?
I gave it to Mike P. 3-0.
Me too. Why though? I need to hear what did you see in that battle, Dad?
I just think Mike P. was the only one really. He has more substance. Twerk is at a point where he just on performance to me right now. Like, don't get me wrong, he be saying some shit, but it's like Twerk is it's about he's one of those. It's not what you say, it's how you say it kind of. You know what I mean? Man, he put enough emphasis behind his word, enough conviction, and people don't even look at what he said. They just think about how it was said. You know what I mean? Mike P is like totally the opposite. He put conviction on his shit. You see it, but his conviction goes along with the heaviness of the bar. You know what I mean? He's not putting conviction on bars that he feels is weak. He'll do it a different way. But when he has a hard bar, you know he has a hard bar because it's said different. Twerk put conviction on weak bars.
Right.
He's trying to beef up weak bars with conviction. And it's like, yo, don't get me wrong, some of his shit be hot, but it's some of like he said something about pterodactyl. What's a dactyl? I know what a pterodactyl is. But you're trying to break down the word pterodactyl by saying that you tear a dactyl or these bullets would tear a dactyl. Nigga, in order for that line to work, dactyl has to be a word.
It's funny because Melissa, go ahead, Melissa.
We talked about that. But the thing is, that word hasn't been used in like 200 years. Like, we don't use that word no more. So I don't know why.
That's why I don't know what it is. Because all I know is pterodactyl. What's a dactyl? And did it make sense to tear a dactyl?
Well, it's tear, a dactyl, and dactyl means finger. So.
No, but he tried to use the dinosaur because he started out saying big bird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then put that in with this thing a tear through a dactyl. So it was. We know what he was trying to say. So it's like.
Yeah. So even
Even with
with the definition of dactyl that you give, that line doesn't make any sense.
Like, yeah, to me, it's not that. It's not, yeah.
I mean, no, let's be real, because you just told me something. I didn't even know that was a real word. So that's my fault for not even knowing that.
Exactly.
But with the definition you just gave and breaking down the way he put that bar, does it make sense?
Because even though that word may mean something, but he actually was meaning the bird, the pterodactyl dinosaur bird, because that's how he started. That's exactly what he said. He said big bird.
I heard another battler break down the word perpendicular. After I gave your girl one perpendicular, like, what are you talking about?
Sway, you got to get up with the time, brother. You got to. This the
mumble rap. Get up with that, bro. I'm good with that, bro. I'm all the way good with that, bro. I can have that.
Hey, you gonna retire before you start doing that?
I sure will. That's gonna be bad. I'm gonna leave y'all stuck with them kind of niggas. Y'all gonna be like, yo, we need niggas like SWAVE, but we need niggas that got that real shit to say, that put niggas up on awareness and make you think. The thing about my battles, and this is real, and I didn't even realize this until somebody told me this. He said, SWAVE, you know why you're so effective in battles? Because your battles make the audience look at a nigga different.
Right. Because you go personal. When you go into battles, you actually study your opponent. That's true.
Yeah, I do.
Like I was telling you you went up against Old Solo, that was funny. You broke down his whole record career. He was so mad. He like, F out of here, man. Yeah, it's true.
The nigga that told me this used my Shook battle as an excuse, because he was the Shook fan. But then when I broke down, the nigga was a movie buff, and all he do is use lines from movies. The nigga said, yo, sometimes Suge don't even rap. He'll quote a street. He quote the whole fucking monologue from Tupac and Juice in a battle, my nigga.
Right.
Shit didn't even rhyme. He just said everything Tupac said. He told me in my battle, he said, yo, like I said before, you want respect, you gotta earn it. In the back of my mind, I'm like, nigga, Tupac said that. You ain't say that.
Right.
So, it's just like, he was like, yo, every time you battle and you get to exposing and breaking down a nigga life, I never look at them the same after that. I don't give a fuck who they beat after that. I always look at the nigga, but that's the nigga that, so like after I did Young Cannon, I broke that whole thing by Young Cannon. Young Cannon's in a bad spot because he be actually killing niggas, but nobody really cares about him. You feel me?
Right.
And that was my whole thing when I battled Young Cannon. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, you doing all you want, every card, but who cares? Nobody's coming out checking for a YK battle.
Right. That's true. That's actually true.
Shout out to YK. I'm not trying to play him now because niggas probably checking for him now because he's doing his thing. He with K game. I'm talking about the time when I battled.
No, but
nobody
that's
was thinking
true,
about YK. You feel me? And that's where I broke down. And all the YK fans was like, damn. Word.
Well, you know what? I got to say, since you beat him, I don't think he took a loss since then. I think he...
No, he hasn't. There's a lot of niggas I beat. Since I beat Shook. Listen, I don't just beat niggas, I teach. I beat and teach. And after I beat niggas, they take a little hiatus, and when they come back, they are a different person. Shook, Old Red, Young Cannon.
Should been on the road.
Bro. Hey, Young Cannon, Old Red, all these niggas is examples.
Old Red is definitely something different.
After I beat them, even Big Cannon. I threw your old Big Cannon too. After I beat him, he started terrorizing me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, what I do in battle, I remove your weakness. I remove your weakness so I can put it on display. But once I display it, it's out there already. So one thing that helps you because, okay, now it's out there. So now niggas know about this about me. So now I got to find a way to get around this and still look good. And once you find that, it's like you conquering a demon. You conquer one of your fucking demons. So now you a better person. That's all that is. And now, the second thing about it is now that I put it the way I put it, niggas can't really do it again now. So niggas can always say it again, but niggas gonna always be like, yo, SWAVE said that angle already. So now that's why I get reluctant with me when niggas keep bringing up karate. Nigga, how many niggas said that to me? It gotta get boring at one point, my nigga. The first nigga that did it
Who was the first person that done it? Do you
I don't even remember, my nigga. I think it was the first thing I battled. Nigga named Chuck Black. Nigga brought up me having. I didn't even know how he knew. So about he asked around and found a nigga that I was in my dojo. And he named the name, and I'm like, that nigga was in my dojo, but I was teaching. He was my student, nigga. Like,
right.
You found a student of mine. Okay, cool. And he couldn't tell you nothing crazy.
Right.
So if all the nigga can tell you about me is that I'm a black belt, I'm good, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. I was hard for that.
So, Sway, if looking back on your career, if you could take back one battle and do it all over again,
Verb.
What battle is that?
Verb.
Okay. Because you actually was, how long was you asking for him before y'all actually battled?
Probably about 2 years.
2 years.
Another mistake I never do again, bro. I've never asked for a battle for that long again.
Interfere with that battle?
Huh?
But personal situations in your life actually interfere with that battle.
Right.
So you weren't able to lock in?
No, not really. And then something happened the day of the battle. That just wasn't. I say it like this, my nigga. How he took that battle when I first started asking for it, Verb would have got smoked. Right. But I was doing something different.
Right.
But he did it smart. He lollygagged and lollygagged and lollygagged. And I came down off my ledge a little bit. And then I started losing the want to do the battle. And the next thing you know, boom, I'm getting called about an Verb battle. So it's like, damn, I asked for the nigga for 2 years, but I'm going to say no now? Nah, all right, set it up. But it was a lot of shit going on in my life at the time. And it was just a lot of shit going on, bro.
Right. So how was your relationship, or if you even had any? Like before Surf got arrested, did you have a relationship with him, or y'all? How was that?
As far as like, what you mean by relationship? Like, I'm cool with Surf.
Like cool. Like was y'all cool? Did y'all talk?
I never hung out with Surf outside in an event. No.
Okay.
I don't speak on the phone with Surf on a regular basis. No. Me and Surf don't link up and go chill and no. Have I smoked weed with Surf at an event? Yeah. Have me and him sit down and chill. And there was one time we was at an event on stage and we just kept cracking jokes at niggas. Some nigga had some extra tight leans on me and Surf was killing this nigga. But that's as far as it goes. Like I don't have no outside connection with him other than battle rap. Never met him before outside of battle rap. You know what I mean? The first time I ever meeting Surf was at a battle event. Like I don't have no outside nothing else with him other than that. But he's a cool dude.
So they talk a lot. Swave, about the best in Harlem. Give me your top 5 best in Harlem. If you have.
Top 5 in Harlem, Head Ice.
Yeah.
Clips, Rex. I'm going to leave me out of it. I ain't even going to put me in it.
Right.
Top 5 in Harlem would be Ice, Clips, Lux, Rex, and Moot.
That's in order?
No, it's no order.
Okay, say that one more time. Ice,
Clips, Lux, Rex, Moot.
Okay.
Jay Sean to be the 6th man.
Okay. So Ice been around.
How he ain't in your top 5? I don't.
So you got a lot of battles that's not on footage, huh?
Mhm.
You got a lot of battles that's not on footage, right?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Man, I got a slew of. I got Fight Club battles that never dropped. I rest in peace, my man Bloodshed, who was Cameron's cousin. Me and him went 10 rounds back in the days off camera.
10?
We went 10 rounds. We went 10. Let me tell you about the off camera era. There was no rounds. I'm saying 10 rounds, but in actuality, we used to rap until you ran out of rounds.
Right. I remember that.
And that's how niggas determine a winner. Who was the first nigga to quit lost. Right. So niggas would just throw up verses, my nigga. And I keep it real. Me and Bloodshed, we had chips on our shoulder, and that was my man, rest in peace. I miss that nigga wild much, bro. And, you know what I mean? He was also part of the Children of the Corn crew. Huh?
Right.
Oh, man. Okay, give me a minute, Tyson. Give me a minute, okay? Yeah, so me and Bloodshed, we rocked out on some old Nobody Could Tell. Like, it was just on some old, I'm not quitting. So we started out rapping. He rapped a couple rounds. He rapped a couple verses. I rapped a couple verses. And everybody just kept saying, keep going. And right every time I thought it was over, this nigga rapping again. So while he rapping, I'm surveying my mind for another verse. And then I'm rapping again. He's surveying his mind for another verse. He rapping again. We did that 10 times to the point where when I was walking away, this is why I love my nigga. Rest in peace, Bloodshed. I miss you, nigga. So I'm walking away, right, thinking that, okay, this shit's finally over. And the nigga called me. Hey, yo, hold on, B. I just thought of another one. He came running down the block to me. He brought the crowd when everybody come running down with him. And I'm just standing there like, damn. So while I see the nigga running to me, I'm thinking of a verse. And I'm kind of like fucked up, like, damn, B, I don't got no more verses. And then one popped in my head, and I just like, okay, I got one. And he came down, he kicked the verse, and then I just kicked the verse. And niggas was out there like, yo, y'all niggas still got rhymes? Yo, word to mother. Can't nobody fuck with Swave and Bloodshed, B. I said, wait a minute. So, yeah, that's I would say that.
Okay, I just got two more questions before I let you go, Sway. One of the questions I wanted to know is, in the hip-hop era, right, living in Harlem, how often or rare was it for you to actually run across stars who had already made it? Was that rare or often? Like, who was one of the first stars you ever met that already made it and was successful?
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Fresh?
That was one of the first stars I ever came across because I was young. I met Dougie Fresh, and I met Dougie Fresh. And I'm going to tell you how. Dougie Fresh, I was young, but Dougie Fresh used to mess with my man's sister. So one day I was chilling in my man's crib, he playing like the first Nintendo or some shit. And Dougie and his sister come walking in the living room with Dougie Fresh, and Dougie Fresh shook my hand, and he signed an autograph for me. Like, I ain't even asked for it. I guess my man's sister was just like, yeah, why don't you just give him an autograph? He the kid from up the block. And he came and like, yo, what up, man? And I was just looking at him like, oh, Dougie Fresh. And he was like, yeah. Now, one of my favorite hip-hop songs of all time is The Show with Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick.
Right.
I fucking love 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. Yo, I used to fucking love that song.
Right.
So I knew exactly who he was. Like, oh, this Dougie Fresh. He signed an autograph. I remember going home and taping it to my wall type shit. And you know what I mean? But Dougie Fresh. But then, being that my man Cartier, my nigga name was Cartier, his sister Patrice used to fuck with him. And me and Cartier, we used to always be on playing Nintendo. I used to always go to his crib. He'd come to my crib, whatever. And Dougie Fresh got to know me. So they did remember that song, Self-Destruction? You're headed for a self. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Self-Destruction.
Dougie Fresh.
Right.
Yeah, Self-Destruction. Dougie Fresh came and got me and Cartier in the video. There's a bunch of group of kids in the video.
I was just going to say, you in that video?
I'm in that video. That video was shot across the street from where I was living in the park, across the street from me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in that video, but you can't see me. Like, if I sit with you and I point myself out, you'll see it. But if you just trying to look for me, I was young, you're not going to recognize me. I ain't have braids. I had a flat top. You know what I mean? You're not going to recognize me.
When the East Coast and West Coast rivalry was going on, what was the atmosphere like in Harlem when Biggie and Pac were doing their thing? What was that atmosphere like?
Ain't no more. It was intense. It was a little. I mean, Harlem was a little bit more mellowed out, and we were just on some old, you know. A lot of Harlem niggas is on some more Biggie from Brooklyn type shit. Even Brooklyn and Harlem always had a little rivalry.
Right.
So when Biggie died,
I heard that too.
East Coast, it was more about East Coast, West Coast more than it was about Biggie and Pac and Harlem.
Right.
Like, we just thought some more, yo, they better, them West Coast niggas better not come over here with that bullshit. Like, that's how we was thinking.
Right.
We wasn't thinking on some, oh, they killed Biggie. You know what I mean? I guess that was really the Brooklyn people really feeling that way. Like, although I was a Biggie fan, like, I felt the way because I was an artist. But as far as Harlem as a whole, I don't really think Harlem really felt that way as far as, oh, they killed Biggie. I mean, they was on some old whole, maybe more so that these West Coast niggas better not come to New York type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
We was on it like that. But that was kind of crazy that they just made it a whole East Coast, West Coast thing from two niggas. Like, it really wasn't like that. It wasn't a coastal beef. But niggas, the media tried to do it like that. Vibe magazine was one of the first magazines to really publish it like that because they put Biggie on the cover, and then the title of the magazine was East versus West. You remember that shit? Yeah,
that's when he had on, like, the black little vest or jacket or something, Biggie.
And when they did that, their whole article on there was about the beef between East and West Coast. They named Pac and Biggie as the forefront runners, but they kept talking about the beef between East Coast and West Coast. And there really wasn't no beef on East Coast and West Coast. It was just Biggie and Pac. That's really all it was.
You know, I say that to say it's crazy because I was talking to my one guy from Harlem, and I was under the impression that New York all had rallied under Biggie. He was like, no, it's a lot of people in New York that like Biggie. Biggie from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there are a few. Biggie secretly had a lot of haters right here in New York, period, man. There's a lot of people that I know that.
But I was under the impression, Sway, by being in Milwaukee and Chicago, that the whole city rallied under him. And my guy had told me, like, no, we different. I mean, it's like Bronx.
He had
Brooklyn,
enough.
Brooklyn.
I mean, for the most part, the majority kind of did. But like I said, you had your few that didn't really like it like that. You know what I mean?
How do they look at Jay-Z down there? How do y'all look at him then? Is it the same way?
Niggas love Jay-Z, man. Niggas love Jay-Z.
So out of all these battle rappers, so out of all these rappers from New York, who you think the most respected and loved is ever? I'm talking about of all time, ever.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Y'all never had a conversation? Jay-Z?
Probably Jay-Z, yeah. Probably Jay-Z.
How do they look at LL?
Jay-Z, I'm about to say in LL. I was about to say it. As soon as you cut Jay-Z and LL Cool J. LL Cool J is love because of the women. They love that nigga LL because of the women. Nas is love, but Nas got a lot of controversy. He's a lot of controversy around his name as far as, like, a lot of people love Nas. Don't get me wrong. He definitely loved in New York, but he also, when they mention Nas, the whole who's better topic come up, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Like, niggas start comparing.
Right.
Like, when you mention, that's the thing about it. When niggas mention Jay-Z and Biggie, they don't really go into that who's better shit, not often. When they mention Nas, they start comparing them to Biggie and Jay-Z and shit like that.
Right.
Like, niggas don't really do that. When Jay-Z is just, he come up and niggas just talk about how great he is. You know what I mean? When niggas bring up Nas, they talk about, yeah, Nas nice, but Jay-Z, now, you know what I mean? That's the probably the unfair part about Nas. Because Nas he's one of my favorites, bro.
Right. Okay. Well, with that being said, Sway, I got a couple of your fans on here want to ask you something. You want to take a call from them?
Yeah, but we need I need a code word or something, B. When niggas start asking dumb shit, I give you a code word.
No, I already know what to do, fam. Don't even worry about it. I'm in front of the board right now, fam. I ain't gonna let them rock like that.
Yeah,
you know
my code word is crunch berries, B. If I say crunch berries, hit the board, baby. Next question.
Hit the board before that. Soon they get to acting I already know. You know I got you, man.
Yeah, cause my
254-681. You live with your boy SWAVE SEVAH, man. What it do?
254. What's that? Hello?
Who Eric? Yeah, you on? You live? You on?
Is he talking? Hello? You there? Oh, man, I don't know. Crunchberries. Go to the next one. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, 914-309-7960. You on with your boy Battle Truth and SWAVE SEVAH. What's good?
Peace, Truth. Peace, SWAVE.
What up? What up?
Yeah, this D good, Truth.
I'm good. What it do, fam? One United Front in the
Everything good.
building.
I ain't gonna hold up the line, SWAVE. Big respect. You definitely in my top 5.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you.
And that's very. And one quick thing. That battle you had with the Saga, you have so many more memorable moments in there. I don't know how people don't have you winning that.
I mean, that's another battle niggas go back and forth with me. But, you know, I clean. You know what I did, though? And that made a lot of people sway my way? I transcribed the battle on Facebook. I did it a while ago, around the time when the battle was out. But I wrote down all of my rounds, and I wrote down Sagas. And once you read it, niggas was like, "Oh hell no, Saga ain't win." And this is like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what made Saga look a little like he was winning. The fact that he said his shit with way more conviction and presence and performance than I did. I was just up there kind of blah because of the state I was in at the time. My homie niggas was dying, and I was just on some
PH,
PH was. I mean, it was Sean Price. I was in a real bad state, so I went up there just really rapping. I wasn't really putting no inf behind the words. But even with that being said, what I was saying to him, ain't nobody ever gonna come that way with Saga. Nobody.
Nah. And you know what? It's funny thing. He's been better since then too. If you really,
he done nothing. And he's actually my boy. So I'm you know, he's going through a little issue. He just left NWX. You know what I mean? So there's a shout out to Saga because I was just on the phone with Saga and we was talking about some things and you know, he helped me out during my time. That battle helped me out. It wasn't even about winning and losing to me. That's why I don't even care when niggas be like who won and lost. Because I was going through something and I just felt like Saga was the nigga I needed to talk to. Because of what he represents, you know what I mean? And I just felt like I needed to talk to the person he represents in a way that I know best, because I'm not a big churchgoer and stuff like that. But I just felt like this shit I needed to get off my chest, and I didn't feel like I was strong enough for no tough nigga to get in my face and try to prove they were tough because I'd have killed you at that time of my life. So I know Saga, he represents a force that's not going to allow him to go but so far with that. Feel me? So I needed that battle. That's what that was about.
So that's all I want. I want to hold up the line, y'all.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Sway.
You can ask him another question if you wanted to, brother.
Yeah, you can.
I'm actually enjoying listening to Sway talk.
Yeah,
I don't even want to say now. I just want to hear you talk.
Yeah, what did you think about his interview so far? Like how he brought just the reality of what's going on in his life and everything.
Well, you know how I feel about it, Truth. You know, interview is great. It's like I can really understand where Swave comes from even more. I like Swave regardless. I don't care what nobody says.
Right.
All that show off crap and that battle. I don't care nothing about that. And all right, I got a question for you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you a great deal, bro.
Oh, appreciate you too, Swave. I got one more question.
What's
I
up?
bought the pay-per-view for the Double Impact that just passed.
Mhm.
When Twerk came out and he started battling with Jack Boy and Ryder, what was your first thing you thought in your mind when he first came out and joined the battle?
I knew he was coming out. I had word ahead of time that they was using Twerk and to do drugs. Nigga was calling on them niggas. I knew they was coming out. And if you pay attention to the battle at the end of our first, Moneybag said, he be like, yo, I heard they using Twerk. And I go, so what? He don't want to. I say, so what? He don't want to compare lines I rock them. Besides, these people came to headlines and he ain't even got one. Like I even said, we bought it.
Oh yeah.
We knew he coming out.
Okay.
We knew it. We bought it.
He's strapped in.
And I said, plus he's a child. That's why he needs to be strapped in.
Right.
That was cold. That was cold.
Yeah, they was doing their thing. That was nice. Was you uncomfortable?
So
that was your first time ever doing a 2-on-2.
We tried to take that bullet out the chamber. We tried to take that bullet out the chamber and announce to the people that, yeah, Twerk is coming out, y'all. We know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how that went. So I wasn't surprised. I knew it. I knew he was going out.
Oh,
how comfortable was you doing the 2-on-2 for the first time?
I'm always comfortable, dog.
Is it more easier doing the 2-on-2 than the 1-on-1?
It's easier to write, I tell you that. So me and Moneybags wrote that shit. We wrote our first round in about, me and Moneybags wrote our first round in about 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes.
Was it structured like that?
Half hour. Because it was just flowing. I ain't got to keep, like when you feeding off somebody, it's easier. You get ideas off the last line they said, you know what I mean, and vice versa. So the hardest part about every round was deciding who was going to set it off.
But I'm saying, like, when you doing your rounds, right? Your rounds as you spitting them on stage don't necessarily mean that's how you wrote it first, second, and third. Don't sometimes you improvise?
Not at all. You know,
so
I never go up there and kick out my first rough draft.
I was finna say, was you and Money first round against them? Y'all said, was that really the first round?
Yeah, that was our first round. The only thing that we improvised, we tweaked it up a little bit. Like we did a rough draft and then we went over it and added shit. And then when we found out twerk was gonna come in, we put a couple twerk bars at the end of it.
Oh,
like our round was already done. We already had a first round done before I found out they was using twerk. Me and Moneybag's first round was already done, and then I found out about twerk, and I told Money, and we decided to add some bars to the end of our first to indicate that we know twerk is coming in.
Go ahead, D Goods.
Yeah, another question. Wait, when is you and Head Ice going to team up?
I don't have no dates for you right now, but we actually are waiting for the opponents to pull their skirts down and get in the ring. We have some opponents in mind.
All right.
We had a little Twitter back and forth exchange with them a while ago, and we just trying to see if that can happen now. So I'm waiting. It's a waiting game.
You got one last battle to end your career. Who do you want it to be against if you could have it?
If I could have it?
Yeah, if you could have it.
To end my career, one battle, who would I want it to be again?
Yeah.
That's a good-ass question, B. I don't know.
Cause I believe, man, every last one of y'all legends, man, should go out with that battle that never happened. Like, I believe you should have a Mook or a Lux on your resume or a Hollow. You know what I'm saying?
I would say it'll probably be one of them, only because I know that will be the move to make to really go out with a bang. But I don't want to battle no more Harlem niggas, bro. I'm good on that. I'm too loyal to Harlem. Like, I really want us Harlem niggas to get there. You know what I want to do? What I want to do. You know what? I'll tell you what I want my last battle to be. I want every nigga from Harlem. I want it to be me, Ice, Lux, Shine, and Rex on a team, and I want us to travel and battle every region.
That could be fire. Yeah, especially when you see
Harlem
you know
versus everybody.
You know
Harlem
what? And you know what's crazy
everybody.
about that? They should do some stuff like that, and that's why I hate the politics of battle rap right now.
Yeah, this is
because
why,
we should have seen that by now.
Boring. This is one of the main reasons why battle rap is getting so boring. Because whether we get like the matchup or not for nothing, we just looking at the same thing over and over. These niggas are saying the same thing just different ways over and over. We looking at matchups over and over. And there's nothing. Yeah. We got to take it to the next level. That's why when we did the Writers Block versus Team Army, it got so much write-up because niggas wanted to see team versus team. If niggas going to keep coming with teams, we might as well do team Royal Rumbles, B. You know what I mean?
Right.
And fuck this, the team. Let's do the regions. Everybody always talking about, the West Coast, East Coast can't fuck with the West Coast. All right, let's set up East versus West. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, Midwest is the best. All right, we'll set up Midwest versus down south then. Like, we need to start doing that, and that's going to bring more excitement to niggas. You know what I mean? It's gonna bring, and it'll probably bring regions together more. Niggas gonna stop beefing within themselves with each other. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna have to team up.
And let's just add more excitement, my nigga. We need to start adding more excitement and start doing shit that hasn't been done. Like, for instance, another thing I think needs to be done, the elephant in the room of every battle rap event, URL versus KOTD. That shit needs to happen, bro. It needs to happen. Niggas keep talking all this shit. Oh, yeah, KOTD, this, URL, that. All right, we're doing an event. URL versus KOTD. What's up?
If it is a URL versus King of the Dot, and you call for the card, which side would you be? Which side would you represent?
I'll turn it down. I want to sit on a flyer on the wall on that, my nigga. I don't want to do it.
Okay. Real talk. Well, you know, man. Hey, SWAVE SEVAH, y'all. We had a dynamite, powerful interview, man. I appreciate you coming on, SWAVE. Blessing the moment with truth, man. Radio station. Team Homie in the building. Anything you want to say, man, before we get up out of here?
Nah, I appreciate y'all having the God on the show. I appreciate y'all listening to what I'm saying. I appreciate y'all having my family on the show and, you know what I mean, talking to my kids. I mean a lot to a nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I always wanted my daughter to be a part of shit like that, and I appreciate that. So I just appreciate the show, my D, man. Good looking, bro.
Yeah, we got to do it again, man. I'm pretty sure the battle rap community and the whole fam gonna actually really love it, brother. And like I said, man, much respect to you, man. And you did a lot for battle rap, man. And I love the fact that you hold your team together, man. Keep them focused, and that, man, you just anchor to them, fam. And man, I wish you many blessings in your life, your family, and your health, finances, and success, bro. Real talk. You hear me?
Thank you, brother.
Hey, y'all, SWAVE SEVAH, y'all. Moment with Truth radio station, y'all. We out of here.